video. Guess who's teaching ghouls?
Come down and meet your new teacher.
It's Scooby-Doo and Shaggy.
Right, that's it, girls.
In their latest movie mystery.
Boing!
Scooby-Doo and the Ghoul School. Available now on video.
Bloom, Stella, Techno, Musa, and Flora of Winx Club. Keeping the world safe from Icy the Witch with their fabulous fairy powers. Beautiful, posable, totally transformable. They're the Winx Club.
Winx Club dolls are posable and come with light-up wings. Each will...
You have been chosen.
A portal has opened into the world of Shedx Witch tonight at 9/8 Central on Toon Disney.
Who's the hottest princess here? Royal girls have arrived. Bratz princess look just as that. Move over, queen. We're on the throne. Kicking back just like home. Got the invite. All right. Changing all the raging ball tonight. Regal people party now. Look who gets to wear the crown. Bratz princess. What we're talking about is royal panties rocking out.
Bratz princess dolls. Dolls and other accessories each sold separately.
Meet the all-new Holly, Hobby, and Friends, coming to DVD for the first time ever. Holly and her friends are throwing a surprise birthday party. This is going to be the best party ever. Join Holly and share the coolest adventures with her Aunt Jessie, her little brother.
It's a girl thing. You wouldn't understand.
And her best friends. This brand new DVD also features Twinkle in Her Eye, performed by Leanne Rimes. Share an unforgettable adventure with Holly, Hobby, and Friends in Surprise Party. Coming soon to DVD.
Something's lurking the halls of Monster High. Something killer. Something fierce.
Now we're fierce. Monster high.
Teen children of legendary monsters.
Frankie's electrifying, stitching with style. Dean's killer boots, fantastic smile. Dracula's vamping count fab and more. Laguna's true blue, fishnets galore. Clear to Nile, drip and gold bling. Freaky, streaky, bang, spangs. It's a monsterista thing.
Get your fashion freak on. Wicked style so good, it's scary. Monster High dolls, each sold separately. Journal totally comes with.
Cartoon Network has a totally new show. It's totally fast, totally explosive, and totally spies. Premieres Monday, July 7th at 4:30 on Cartoon Network.
Well, if it isn't Tamagotchi, her new favorite pet.
Yes.
So what's that make me? Fish sticks?
Oh, are you hungry?
Oh, no. By all means, feed it. Play till your heart's content.
Look, Goldie. I took good care of her, and she changed again.
Change? How about changing some water here?
Katie, Buzz is here.
So Tamagotchi can pause. I can pause, too. Want to see that again?
Tamagotchi, the original virtual reality pet. Your care determines the pets you get. From Bandai.
In her first ever movie musical, The Princess and the Pauper, Barbie sings. Annalise sings of hope. When you live your dream, you'll find destiny. Erica sings of love. I love you always. And they really sing a song together. I'm just like you, you're just like me. Yes, I am a girl like you. Dolls sing 2 songs each. Dolls and playsets each sold separately.
The Nintendogs family is growing. There are new playful pups to discover and interact with. Stroke them, tug them, love and collect them. There's treat trainer pups too. Use the special bone to play with them.
Sky dancers. They're flying.
Fly for me, just for me. Sky dancers dance for me.
Wow, they really fly.
Come to me, dance for me. Sky dancers fly for me.
They're beautiful.
New Sky Dancers, real flying dancers with magical wings and pretty dresses. Pull their magic star and they twirl and fly.
Sky dancers fly just for me.
New Flying Sky Dancers, doll and doll with launcher sets, each sold separately.
Go, cheerleaders! When I say groove, you say squad. Groove squad.
We're cool. We're pretty. We rule in our city. We twist and we flip. Our cheers are very, very hip. There was a storm, a jolt, a crazy lightning bolt. Now we're superhero freaks, but it's really pretty neat.
When I say groove, you say squad. Groove squad. Groove squad.
Cartoon Network presents a Scooby-Doo mystery. They've unmasked the world's scariest villains. But this time, Scooby-Doo and the gang may have finally met their match. Conjure up the ghost of a 300-year-old witch, and it's going to take more than a box of Scooby snacks to send her back to where she came from. Cartoon Network's Cartoon Theater presents Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost. Saturday at 7, right here on Cartoon Network.
Rats girls really rock to a different beat. Jade here, I'm into punk rock. Sasha, street slamming hip hop. Rats girls really rock. Yasmin, princess of pop. Chloe rips to original rock. Rats girls really rock.
Bratz Girls Really Rock dolls come with 2 fashion outfits and styling one-of-a-kind guitars.
Rats girls really rock.
Bratz Girls Really Rock dolls come with cool one-of-a-kind guitars and 2 fashions, each sold separately.
Hey, roomies!
Hello!
Pixel Chicks Roomies got a new house now. Move your roomies in. Let's meet them all now. Beauty queen.
Fabulous.
Sporty.
Hey.
Punk. And hip hop. Different girls sharing 6 rooms and 3 floors. Lots of games to play. Yeah, fun never stops. The winner with the most points gets the best room at the top.
I'm queen of the house.
Pixel Chicks Roomies.
Roomie's house comes with Miss Sporty. Other Roomies friends each sold separately. Ask Mom or Dad to get you online to unlock more surprises.
So pretty. So punk. So Bratz. Pretty and punk.
Each Bratz comes with 2 hot new fashions
Look at so pretty. So punk.
and 15 accessories.
When you party with all you've got, you fall in love at the party spot.
Each Bratz comes with her own collectible puppy to love.
Bratz, the girls with a passion for fashion.
Not pink, punk.
Bratz,
Pretty and punk Bratz. Dolls and accessories each sold separately.
only Bratz are Bratz.
Challenge everything.
Hey, Robert. Yeah. What fight? Blah, blah, class. Got good reason for staying alive, said I. Got good reason for watching my TV, said I. Got good reason for keeping it together, said I. Got good reason thinking to me, 'cause I'm settling up. And I'm not new generation. Keeping it real with my corporate life on, 'cause I'm kicking it off. Fall in love with comedy.
Product not yet rated.
It's my scene, my bling, bling, bling.
The new My Scene, My Bling Bling girls are here. Nice bling. Here, wear my ring.
Ooh, sparkly.
It's my scene, my bling, bling. Where sparkle and style is the theme. Fashions with glimmer, faces that shimmer. It's a glittery glamour thing. It's my scene, my bling, bling, bling.
Need a lift? Come on. We can all squeeze in. Sparkly My Scene, My Bling Bling dolls come with 2 fashions, a ring for you, and more. Dolls and car each sold separately.
We are the Winx, we are the Winx.
The fashionable Winx Club girls. And now.
Hey. Y'all. I fought with my bangs today. And I did lose. That's so loud. Like, y'all are maybe saying, they'd be like, they don't look that bad. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know what I've been through with them today. With it today. They don't deserve pronouns today. No, I'm kidding. You should always respect people's pronouns, even if they're horrible. Okay. Hi, every pony. Hi, Graveyard Blues. Hi, Forest Roach. Hello. I hope y'all are doing so good. Y'all, I have to use the restroom.
In a beautiful pixie's land, glittery pixie's dust brings beautiful wings that flutter and fly. Bratz Fashion pixies take to the sky. And now their magic secret shows. In the dark, their butterfly wings will glow. Little pixies and unicorn friends fly through a night that never ends. Bratz Fashion Pixies movie coming to DVD. Bratz Fashion Pixies. Dolls, unicorn, and DVD each sold separately. Glitter enhanced by animation.
Welcome to the Trolls world! Meet your new best friends for life, Trolls! You can work your styling magic on their totally trollicious hair. Brush it up big, tease it out wild, or go with a dazzling new look. That's what I call an awesome hair day. Each sold separately. Ask your parents to take it to Hasbro.com.
Our mission, to nail every sale. Our weapons, let's go. Sold out.
Online?
The Mom Madness game. It's an up and down adventure.
There's a sale at the accessories store.
Sales keep moving, the ATM keeps giving, and anything could happen. How fast can you finish your list? The Mom Madness game, a shopping adventure. Batteries not included.
Forever diamonds. I'm no ordinary girl. Real diamonds give me such a thrill.
Shimmer, sparkle, shine.
They've got real diamonds.
Real diamond jewelry with each Bratz girl.
I just sold my thing. Got a fresh real diamond ring.
Real diamond bracelet, necklace for you. Certificate says they're real. If it's not Bratz, it's not a real Bratz diamond. Bratz Forever Diamonds dolls come with real diamond jewelry for you. Dolls each sold separately.
Once upon a time, princesses were called to rescue two captured plumbers. They trained intensely to master the skills necessary for survival. If you can stand up to really mean people, maybe you have what it takes to be a princess. Your mission? To use fire, wind, and water to save Mario and Luigi. Super Princess Peach, only on Nintendo DS. Rated E for everyone.
We're going out tonight. The scene is out of sight. Gonna get my girls together. We'll be feeling alright. We're gonna move through the crowd. Come on, boys, get loud. 'Cause when the music starts bumping, the whole place will be jumping. It's my scene, my scene. You know what
Feeling so bangs destined to look like shit. Hi, Pickled Lennon. I hope you're doing so good today. I'm doing lovely, about to make coffee. I hope it's yummy. What kind of coffee? What are the additions? There's a pepper hair on me. I have a Dunkin'. I'll tell y'all. You look ethereal as always. Oh, thank you. Thanks. My bangs just aren't cooperating. And I washed my hair today. Additions will be French vanilla creamer. And dare I say, vanilla is kind of the goated addition to any drink. Like at work, I do use a sugar-free vanilla Tirani. And I do 4 complete pumps, but I have to stop on even numbers, which I bet you're like 4 is an even number. Yes, but I do 6 pumps, but the last 2 are like half pumps. So technically it's 5 pumps, but I do it in 6. My Dunkin'. A chai latte, 1 chai syrup pump, 1 brown sugar syrup pump, 1 vanilla shot, 1 Splenda, 1 stevia, and regular milk. Wake that up, Vanilla Coke, yeah. Y'all, they have a cherry Diet Coke now, and I don't like it because I don't like cherry. I don't think this is how it is devastating. And hi, Chris. Vanilla is equated with the standard for a reason. Hashtag, yup. I have a Dunkin' too, but I'm mad because I used to get frozen coffee and they changed it. Now I'm unsure about it. Like they changed the formula or recipe. That's so annoying. When did I? The 19th, okay. Where's my microphone? Update. Raiders is tea. That came out! Are you enjoying it? I mean, if it's tea, I guess so. I'm still down about wrong Sarga's order. Huntober. It's so funny you say that. The Pokeball place that has fucked up my order fucked it up again. Previously in our saga, I need to get Raiders. Are you gonna play it? Maybe. I don't know. There are so many games right now, and I want to play it. And it is unfortunately one of those games where, like, if I don't stream, like, I would stream it. You know, like, I don't see myself just playing that on my own. Y'all, I am in a dark room today. Hold on. I don't see myself playing it off stream, so it's a game I'd stream, but it's something where I'm like, I'm worried I'm gonna miss, like, I'm already not streaming it today. So I'm worried I missed, like, the initial streaming hype of it. So it's like an asterisk for me. Because Zeroscape, I don't know if I'm gonna finish this weekend. Next weekend, we're going to do Deltarune. There's multiplayer, so if you don't like a level, we can come play with you. That's good to know. That is very good to know. There's a hair sew. I see how it's attached. That's good. I do love when there's multiplayer and y'all can help me. I know, those bastards, they messed it up. So, the saga of the Pokeball. First time they gave me salad instead of ramen. Second time they gave me a Coke Zero instead of Coke. On fucking Monday, I was like, I'm gonna be such a good girl in my eating. Like, if they fuck up the half salad, whatever. They fucked up. They gave me half salad instead of half ramen again. They did not put any sauce on it. I select heavy sauce, and I pay extra for more sauce on the side. Like, they gave me the half salad, and I was like, that's okay. I'm just gonna get my $2 refund, and it's okay, because I'm gonna be a healthy legend and have the salad. There was no sauce on it. Kill me! Let me die! Yeah, so I don't think I'm gonna get that Pokeball place again, because this is the third time I messed it up. And, like, how I understand it, Uber will refund you based on the amount of ingredients. So for example, the Pokeball, you select like 20 ingredients. So let's say the Pokeball is $20 and there are 20 ingredients. If they fuck up one ingredient, they're gonna refund you $1 because they're equating to each ingredient as $1. And it's like, okay, that's good and dandy. However, the half salad is a quarter of the Pokeball and it's like inedible without sauce. I don't understand. Because it's like, I do a build your own Pokeball, and I've never been to this place, and I know they have regular Pokeball, like I've only ordered it online. But it seems very like a Subway conveyor line. Or like a Chipotle conveyor line. You know, it seems very, what do you want as your base? What meat do you want? What addition? Like, you know, it's a very, like, line. So I don't understand how they're reading the lines wrong. But yeah, in the era of the parasite, didn't get it, though. Unfortunately, I did not get the parasite. On Tuesday, on Tuesday we had onboarding, and whenever someone onboards in your department, it is customary that there is like a team lunch for that department. We onboarded someone to my department, so that means that we were gonna get food. Monday, leaving work. I'm under the impression I'm ordering the food for tomorrow and I'm getting fajitas. Because you can't go wrong. It is very simple. Like, you build it yourself. Like, you know, we just buy it and you build it yourself. I go into work Tuesday. And suddenly we're getting healthy food. Like, you know how some places you could just tell they're healthy because they have a whack-ass name? Like, green salad, flour bowl. Like, you know, that kind of name. Like, that's not the name of the place. But, you know, like, when you look at the name of a place and you're like, yeah, they're probably healthy as fuck. It was one of those. So, of course, we got one of those. And, yeah, like a sweet green. It wasn't sweet green. But, like, you know, that vibe of, like, we could have had fajitas and now we're getting more lettuce. And I got a steak from that place. Like, it's also something of, like, you can tell, you know what you're kind of getting into when they have steak and they're just like, comes medium. So I got it and it was fine, but it is like we could have had fajitas and I am eating medium steak. Not a steak, but you know, like cut up steak meat. Medium steak, gluten-free mac and cheese. I know, like, they keep giving me lettuce. I didn't get any lettuce, though. I didn't get any lettuce this time, but I am just kind of like, what are we doing? And then when I got home, I watched Obsession. Hi, Danny. I'm lettuce. I'm a parasite. I watched Obsession and officially got back into crocheting. Although I couldn't find the one granny square tutorial that I've watched the first time I made a granny square. Because a granny square is very simple and it always looks like this. Okay, this is like the most basic granny square you could do. While this is basic and it's like, well, how could you ever mess this up? There are different ways you can do it. There are different ways that you can achieve the same appearance from a granny square. And I couldn't find the one tutorial that did it in the way that I wanted it to. Because for those that crochet, you'll probably understand more. But after the first row, this one, I chain 4 and then like start the next row. And that counts as like the last double crochet of the round. All the ones I kept finding were like slip stitch your way to the open spot or like a bunch of other shit that I didn't want to do because I like the chain 4 and the double crochet counting. But yeah, so I couldn't find the one tutorial. But I watched Obsession and I really liked it. I have seen not a lot of negative critique, but some people that I know, IRL, had some negative critiques about it. I really liked it, but I do think those critiques are valid. And watching it, knowing those critiques, I was kind of like, yeah. Hate Bear. I hate Bear so much. Like, I'm not gonna spoil the movie, but it is a point in the movie where, like, Nikki, the girl, has done so much whack-ass shit. And she's, like, lying in bed, like, please kill me. Please kill me. Please kill me. And again, like, she's done so much whack-ass shit to where, like, clearly she's possessed. And the main guy is, like, is dating me so bad you'd rather kill yourself? Is it so bad being with me? Mind you, she's at this point in time shit herself in the film.
I may be a working girl, but I'm a girl with a streak to maintain. I'm hum and hum. CY1 howdy partner Genby Bite.
Boopal Store, thank you so much for that 37th resub. I hope your work is going so good. How'd your work meeting go last night? But the critiques were very, like, they were very centered on, like, this is clearly written by a man. And it was a lot of critiques around that. And how, like, Yeah, bad things happen to all the characters, but just kind of like horror written by a man type of vibes. Literally, frame one, I was like, this guy has to end himself. He's so annoying. I'm trying to remember the critiques. The meeting was fine. It's just my part-time job, so I'm not that invested in a lot of it. But I got to sit in a cat room over the rule changes. Oh, yay. But I loved the movie. I think the acting was so incredible. Nikki ran circles around that cast. Alexita, what are your critiques? For me, it was a lot of moments where, like, this was just for a viral clip. There were some that were like that. But I kind of liked that because I'm like, yeah, but it worked. It worked for me. Low-key, everyone in that movie, but the girl pissed me the fuck off, yeah. Bear pissed me off. His friend that was like, I wish for $1 billion pissed me off. No one pissed me off, though, more than Bear. Bear pissed me off so bad. Because then I saw someone talk about it. I am gonna, like, talk about spoilers, because at this point in time, we've all seen it. We get the premise. At the end of the movie, when he goes to his friend, is like, I need you to wish that I never made a wish. It is still showing how selfish he is, because he bought two. He bought two of them because he wanted to undo, he wanted his friend to undo his wish so he'd get another wish. It also, like, it's not the same, but it did remind me a lot of mouthwashing in that, like, all of the horrible, like, not one-to-one, but in how, like, Jimmy's own selfishness, like, impacted those around him. I felt that with Bear. Because it's like, remember at the end of, what the fuck? At the end of Mouthwashing, Jimmy puts Curly into the pod and is like, you got it. And now Curly is, like, cursed to, like, that, like, you know. And I felt like the same thing happened. Like, Bear does all of these things. And then it, like, ends up, you know, at the end. And then Nikki is stuck with all the repercussions of everything. And I was like, this is just, like, mouthwashing. Like, all because of, like, literally everything was because of Bear. And she's the one who, like, fuck. But I loved it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I did enjoy it. But it was like, Bear is not, Bear pissed me the fuck off. Bear really did piss me the fuck off. Because he was also so, like, he was so at peace with everything Nikki had done. Not Nikki, but, you know, possessed Nikki. To where, like, he literally still towards the end was like, I wish Nikki just loved me as a friend. Like, after all this and you're still, like, trying to make this wish. Okay, my next day, I, on Wednesday, had such an annoying morning to my job. Tuesday evening, the same person that ordered the healthy green salad food, place was like, okay, everyone, send in your orders for this food place that we'll order tomorrow, because we had a monthly, like, company meeting that we have every month, and it's just to talk about, like, internal company things, just so we're, like, all know what's happening. And before I left work, my boss was like, you're going to order it. And it's like, why am I, against my will, forced to order food that I didn't agree to? Like, why can't I just buy everyone fajitas? And it was so annoying because my boss did not tell me what she wanted until like 9 o'clock the morning of. And I needed to order the food to be there at 11. The time just kept getting pushed back to where, like, I couldn't order the food until, like, the food would get there at 12. And I'm trying to place this food order, and I'm, like, going to the person, I'm like, I don't know if it's gonna be here in time. And she was like, oh, I've called the place before and they were able to get it earlier, but, like, not for delivery, like, we have to pick it up. And, like, all this is happening. One of the rooms, the AC is not working. And then I also now have to, like, my boss also tells me, again, at 9 o'clock, hey, all the other offices are ordering lunch for the entire building if you wanted to also. Again, it starts in 2 hours. How am I going to order food for 100 people on such short notice? And by the time everything gets settled, of course, Chick-fil-A won't, like, do it anymore. And, like, I'm not calling and I'm like, you know, people don't hurt them. But I got everything ordered, but I was just so irritated because it's like, there are some evenings I don't have shit to do at work. And it's like the one time I need to get, like, I need to make 2 food orders and do these 5 other things. I was so irritated. Thursday. I don't know if y'all know this. We low-key had a tropical storm. After work, I was like, I haven't gone to the gym and stuff in like all week, so I need to go. We did. Sorry, specifically Houston, Texas was low-key in a tropical storm. But I hadn't gone to the gym. Like on Sunday, that was the last time I worked out. I didn't work out Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, so Thursday I was like, I need to do something. So I was like, I'm gonna do Pilates after work because the place I do Pilates is like 10 minutes from my house. And I'm like, once I'm there, like whatever. And it was like raining. Y'all. I cannot believe I made it home. The roads were fucking flooded when I was leaving my Pilates class. Again, it was a 10-minute drive home. It took me 20 minutes to get home. I am driving. This is how I was driving. Hold on. This is how I'm driving. This is my hand on the wheel. Like, and the worst part is, it's like the flood was really bad at the one way I needed to go because, like, you know, everywhere there's like multiple ways to get there, but it's like the straight line. It is flooded, like cars are U-turning. And I'm like, fuck. If I were to go outside, if I were to stand in the water, I do think it would be up to my knees. And I'm driving my car. Like, it was something. This is so. Oh, it's Super Mario Galaxy 2. I was like, this is so Wizard 101. Like, every single car was U-turning, and I was like, if the car in front of me U-turns, I need to U-turn. The car in front of me didn't U-turn, and I was like, I'm gonna follow this car. This car is like an SUV. My car is a tiny little car that's like 2 inches off the ground. It was crazy because also it wasn't like storming or anything. It was just raining a lot. And I finally like pull into my neighborhood and there's like a car like it's one of those things of like, I just want to get home so bad. I've literally turned into my neighborhood. There is a car backing out and I'm like, fucking shoot me with a gun in the head. Because it's like, I just want to get home and I now have to like wait for this car to back out. Like, where the fuck does he think he's gonna go? And I'm just so irritated at that point because it's like, I'm literally like, I'm so close. And it's like, I have to pull over, let this car out, and then he doesn't even drive. And it's like, what the fuck are we doing? And then I get home and I don't cry, but I like start laughing from happiness. And I'm just so happy that I got home. I was like shaking. I was like... But yeah, so low-key, I was in that tropical storm. All because I decided to go to Pilates. Like, I told him, I always like let my mom know just so she's not like wondering where I am. But I was like, I'm going to Pilates after work. And she's like, be careful. It's raining a lot. And again, I was like, it's 10 minutes from my house. Oh. Oh. I also made a note of Danny needs to see Mamrie 8 paint. TikTok expressed any news of a storm. Yeah, like, there was, I don't know all the areas it was in, but the day before, during Big Brother, they had like because Big Brother airs on local news channel, or like a local channel. There was like a bar at the bottom that was like, these areas are under flood watch. And I'm like, damn, they made us go to work. Keeps bringing it up and low-key getting tired. Well, you need to see Mamrie 8 paint, so you get it. And then yesterday I had work and it was fine. It was chill. I had like a lot to do during the day. To where I was like, I got things I have to do. I can't be around for Delta. I'm not playing Deltarune. Pickled, have you seen Hades Town? I love Hades Town. Hi, Maddie. Hello. I hope you're doing so good today. I have famine until I can't this weekend. It's gonna be in theaters until the 28th. I had a wake up wrap from Dunkin' today. Because I'm busy tomorrow. Oh, yeah. I thought you were saying today, and I was like, I'm not playing it today. Like, you're not missing it. That's the point. No, I'm going to do it next weekend because I'm off work on Friday. Because I have a doctor's appointment at like 11. So, we're going to start Deltarune Friday. And then I have Saturday and Sunday.
Peachy!
Thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. Thank you. My cousin leaves on the 29th, so I probably can't. Once it's streaming, I can watch then. It's so good. I love Hades Town. Yeah, it does suck. Like, because, you know, typically the original Broadway cast is, like, the best. And everyone's like, this is the best cast. I really don't really like that Orpheus. I like the Jack Wolf Orpheus. If you ever see YouTube videos. Jordan Fisher also was Orpheus. But it is very interesting that they do all play Orpheus a bit differently. Yeah. Dang, Obsession came out in 2025. Hi, Trish. So I recommended, so I wanted to drop by and follow it on Twitter. Oh, thank you. Happy to meet you in your community. Hi, nice to meet you. I hope your Saturday is going super well, Trish. I was looking up on Reddit and people were asking if people liked him and all the comments were like, we can't do this again. That's so funny. It did not. No, Letterboxd likes to put like when the movie was first screened, not even released. That's so annoying. Okay, because Curry Barker's 2026, but on Letterboxd or on Rotten Tomatoes it says 2025, which is so annoying. Because like, if we do it like that, some movies are stuck like in like everything's already like. Why don't we go from the first day they start recording? Why don't we say 2024? But I did like it. Did you talk about your Tina? No! Me and Tina were reunited. I was Paul revered. I saw that I had like 4 Discord notifications and I was like, what is happening? And it's just like Tina's and Danny's stream. This is also like at 10:30. It's time for me to go to bed, but I see Tina's and Danny's stream. I see Tina's back. Like, or no. No, I see a Tina the puppy has hit the Danny stream. And I'm like, I have to go in. I was reunited. Unfortunately, Danny, I'd like to apologize. Tina brings out the worst in me. Like, I was not behaving well. I was not behaving as I should have been behaving. But like, oh, me and Tina the puppy. It is just so insane because like, you're not even playing on the Switch. One more shot, thank you. I just had to. Cause like, I was also going into it of like, clearly they're going to like get banned at a point. So I was just like, I have to get it all out while I can. Cause me and Tina the puppy, oh no. Oh no, mama. No, no, no. But yeah, that was so crazy. And apparently Tina's been back. It's also just something of like, genuinely, what does Tina like? Because like Tina's whole shtick, if y'all don't know Tina the puppy, Tina's whole shtick is going into people playing Pokemon streams and bitching about how Nintendo is taking advantage of you. And how you should never buy a Switch 2. And how you could just pirate a bunch of shit to a Steam Deck. Mind you, can't even buy a Steam Deck right now. And Danny's not even playing on the Switch 2. And once like that bit kind of wore off, Tina's just like, this is so boring. You're just walking back and forth. Hi, Antonio. Hello. I hope you're doing so good today. Tina's hobbies include downloading every Nintendo ROM onto the Steam Deck and posting the title screen, literally. Like... And then Tina's like, I only do this when I'm waiting for stuff to download or when I'm sitting on the toilet. Tina, I've seen you in a lot of streams. Like, genuinely, you need to be going to the doctor because you probably have a hemi from sitting on the toilet so long, first. Second, we sure are doing a lot of downloading games and not a lot of playing games because, again, I see you a lot, Tina. Tina has the parasite. Probably. They're doing some serious mental issues. Like, you can't sit there and be like, I only do this when I'm downloading stuff or sitting on the toilet. Tina, you do this 24/7. To Pylon. We heard the call. We heard the call. It is unfortunately true, but no one brings people together quite like a common enemy. Like, it's just true. Like, United, y'all, it's just like Hadestown. Together we are many. Because I know that's what they want. Their Twitch is gonna be empty. Comes from them being actually other than one person targeting them. Yeah, like they're doing it to themselves. But yeah, no one should just dogpile on people that are doing nothing wrong. Tina the puppy doesn't do anything right though. So. It is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, Danny, I'm so happy for you though, because I know you've been waiting. You've been waiting for the appearance. If I could do it all over again though, I would have lied. Like if Tina could come back in here for the first time as if they'd never been here, I would say I'm not playing this on Switch 2. Like I would have lied and been like, I am pirating this game that I'm playing. I would have lied. But it was Christmas. Did you ban them? Because what if you unban? I think they're not currently banned. I think Danny unbanned them because I was like, unban them. But I haven't played Pokemon in a puppy. I haven't played Pokemon in a bit. Yeah, they're not currently banned. Dang, that happened in November of last year. I know, streaming the Pokemon category is bait, yeah. Like, they will keep going until they're out of... Like, do they go into... Because there's a bunch of people that stream that don't speak English. Like, do they go to their streams? Because I'm just wondering, like... Tina is gonna run out of English-speaking Pokemon content creators. And what then? What then, I ask? What happened the last time I played this game? Because I'm ready. Y'all, I'm getting through this notebook. I'm over halfway done. Being a new streamer, this person just comes. Like, so genuinely, like... Because now, I don't give a fuck. Like, am I exactly rocking with 100 viewers? No. But now I just don't care. But I think at the beginning of people streaming, there is, like, not a need to people please, but there is kind of, and it's not a need, but you feel like there is a need to be very, like, accommodating of people that are irritating you. Because... I don't know if they changed it, but don't you have to have like an average of 5 viewers? If you only have 5 viewers and you ban one of them, that is 20% of your viewership that you've just lost. And I'm just like, could you imagine someone sitting there like, Tina, please just stop. Hello class, today we are doing nothing to our names. Nothing at all. I'm sure that happened, unfortunately. I'm sure it has. Cause like, okay, math major, thank you. Thanks. Cause they're going, like, obviously Tina's also hit up like the larger streamers. Like I've seen Tina in the Jay Witz's chat. But like, I know Tina didn't come in when I had more than like 30 views. I don't even think I had 30. So, you know, they're hitting all ends of the Pokemon. Of the Pokemon people. But like, again, at that, when you're like averaging 4 to 5 and it's like that's the only person talking, which kind of goes into like, would I rather be annoyed by the chatter I have or have no chatters? They are hitting all towers, yeah. Yeah, they are. And when I start dating Tina, then what? I think you want to. Okay, y'all. I know I went to the restroom 40 minutes ago. I'm gonna go to the restroom again, and then we're going to jump into Zero Escape. Let me play an ad, though. Oh, no, I only have the 1-minute ad one, and not the 3-minute ad. Because my Twitch undid everything. Can I add one? Not conveniently. Well, I'll play the 1-minute ad. I'll BRB.
Dolls and other accessories, each sold separately.
Meet the all-new Holly, Hobby, and Friends, coming to DVD for the first time ever. Holly and her friends are throwing a surprise birthday party. This is going to be the best party ever. Join Holly and share the coolest adventures with her Aunt Jessie, her little brother.
It's a girl thing. You wouldn't understand.
And her best friends. This brand new DVD also features Twinkle in Her Eye, performed by Leanne Rimes. Share an unforgettable adventure with Holly, Hobby, and Friends in Surprise Party. Coming soon to DVD.
Something's lurking the halls of Monster High. Something killer. Something fierce.
Now we're fierce.
Monster High. Teen children of legendary monsters.
Frankie's electrifying, stitching with style. Claudine's killer boots, fantastic smile. Dracula's vamping count fab and more. Laguna's true blue, fishnets galore. Clear to Nile, drip and go bling. Freaky, streaky, bangs, bangs. It's a monsterista thing.
Get your fashion freak on. Wicked style so good, it's scary. Monster High dolls, each sold separately. Journal totally comes with.
Cartoon Network has a totally new show. It's totally fast, totally explosive, and
Totally
totally spies. Premieres Monday, July 7th at 4:30 on Cartoon Network.
Well, if it isn't Tamagotchi, her new favorite pet.
Yes.
So what's that make me? Fish sticks?
Oh, are you hungry?
Oh, no. By all means, feed it. Play till your heart's content.
Look, Goldie. I took good care of her, and she changed again.
Change? How about changing some water here?
Katie, bus is here.
So Tamagotchi can pause. I can pause too. Want to see that again?
Tamagotchi, the original virtual reality pen. Your care determines the pets you get. From Bandai.
In her first ever movie musical, The Princess and the Pauper, Barbie sings. Annalise sings of hope. When you live your dream, you'll find destiny. Erica sings of love. I love you, darling. And they really sing a song together. I'm just like you, you're just like me. Yes, I am a girl like you. Dolls sing 2 songs each. Dolls and playsets each sold separately.
The Nintendogs family is growing. There are new playful pups to discover and interact with. Stroke them, tug them, love and collect them. There's treat trainer pups too. Use the special bone to play with them.
Sky dancers. They're flying. Fly for me, just for me. Sky dancers dance for me. Wow, they really fly. Come to me, dance for me. Sky dancers fly for me. They're beautiful.
New sky dancers, real flying dancers with magical wings and pretty dresses. Hold their magic star and they twirl and fly.
Sky dancers fly just for me.
New flying sky dancers, doll and doll with launcher sets, each sold separately.
Go, cheerleaders! When I say groove, you say squad. Groove squad.
We're cool. We're pretty. We rule in on city. We twist and we flip. Our cheers are very, very hip. There was a storm, a jolt, a crazy lightning bolt. Now we're superhero freaks, but it's really pretty neat.
When I say groove, you say squad.
We're gonna get into it. Wait, do you think Tina is short for Argentina? Wait. Jay Witt's being like, you're being a little combative friend. We're just still here like, okay, gentle parenting. Yeah. That's also something, like... Sorry, Danny, if you ever start dating Tina the Puppy. Tina the Puppy is just embarrassing themselves. Like, so genuinely just making an absolute ass themselves on the internet. Could you imagine going into someone's stream or their kid is there and being like, how does your kid feel that you're a shill for Nintendo? Tina the Puppy, I will cut your arms off. I won't. But, like, what? Like, could you imagine your kid being like, Daddy, get me a Switch too? And you being like, sorry, child, we're not going to be a shill for Nintendo like that. We're going to pirate the game. Like, oh my god, that's cringe. I forgot. I gotta pick a book for book club season 3. I'll pick one. I'd be so happy if my dad was a Nintendo show. Like, there are worse things you could be. You could be Tina the Puppy. Tina could be a fucking rocket scientist today studying control. Like, so genuinely. Like... Happy July! Joshua, I confidently. You have been here since July started. You were in here a week ago. Is it actually July? Yeah? Previously. It is me and Luna versus Alice in the AB game. But it is July. We're almost done with July. So, previously, there is enough antiviral medication because guess what? We cloned it. I'm just so booked. I can't keep up with where I've been. Well, hello. Yeah, Alice is currently asleep. But guess what she's done? Guess what she's done? Called me a fucking idiot pussy brain for daring to ally. That's what's happened. I allied and she betrayed me. And it was like, you're a dumb little piss baby who shits themselves. How they're so stupid for picking ally. That's what's happened with Alice and me. But guess what, bitch? She's currently asleep. So that means she has to ally.
9, 8.
So you know what I'm gonna do?
7, 6.
Well, I'm gonna do a poll.
4.
What should we do? Should we ally or betray? But I know y'all know what I wanna do.
3.
Alice, when I get you for... Yeah, mind you, when I betrayed... There's Alice endings in this AB room, yeah. Yeah. I feel God in this AB room tonight. But I'll let the poll run through and see what y'all want to do, and I'll do it because I respect. I'm so excited for August because that's my birthday month. Hashtag voted. Hashtag I voted. If it's a poll, I'm gonna ban every single person. If it's a tie. If it's a poll. Oh, once I said I'm gonna ban everyone, I saw 2 votes just to get in there. JK, I'm not gonna ban everyone. Hashtag but first. Okay, we're gonna betray the one person who wants to ally. We're betraying. We have to do both eventually, so.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
August always slips away in a moment of time. It's true.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
It's so true, though, because it's like, not now for me, because, you know, I'm not in school anymore. But when you're in school, it really does, because it's like the end of summer. I always did summer camp, so it's like the end of summer camp and then school starting.
Thank you.
I was gonna be pissed, but it's worth it. Yeah, and I'm gonna say, guess what? And you know what these people better do? They better be like, yeah, she did betray you once. That's fair.
Now opening.
Because now we're both gonna just be like at 3 points. Not to mention, when I betrayed and she allied, she got to be like... Or no, when she betrayed and I allied, we were like, okay, the people who have less points should pick. But when I ally and she betrays, it's like, no, I want to go with y'all again. And I have no say all of a sudden. Luna and I stepped out of the AB room.
Why?
Luna, you know why.
It's not fair to betray someone who isn't voting.
Well,
I thought...
Sorry, Luna. There was nothing I could think of to say. Even if I didn't really understand why I'd picked betray instead, I had almost felt unconscious, like some other part of my mind was making the decision. This is a long one, though. Yeah, life's not fair. August birthday is so fierce because people have time to get their racks up for Christmas. It's true. Like, parents can swear up and down that they give their kid the same amount of gifts at their birthday and Christmas, but it's also like the gift options you have. Like, for example, when I grew up with dolls, like, I get dolls all the time. The dolls they're selling in August are different than the dolls they're selling in Christmas. Perhaps I've been possessed by some sort of evil spirit that had moved my finger to the betray button against my will. Right, well, we should go see the results.
We already know what they are. It's just simple math.
Yeah, girl built a bridge. The look in her eyes was more painful than any punch I'd taken before. Which one am I on? I allied! I don't know why we're pressed. It's not like I killed her. I turned away and almost ran towards the projector. I think I get away from those eyes.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
And Quark is also. What did Dio do? Oh. Well, how'd that happen? Now, how the fuck did that happen? She would have killed me.
Points have been assigned.
Luna, that's why I did that.
Accordingly.
How'd Alice vote,
Please
though?
check your bracelet
I'm gonna
to
see her,
your
like,
updated
clutching the wall
bracelet
coming out of there. So, who voted for Alice? What? It wasn't possible. It blinked around my eyes and looked again. No, how could Alice's vote be betray? That's not possible. Alice? She was standing inside the second room from the left. The room that should have been empty. Why? My mind was still reeling. Where had she come from? As I was trying to form a sentence, she began to move toward us. From around me, I heard a chorus of muted gasps. It seemed we were united in our surprise and confusion. Alice drew to a stop in front of me and glanced up at the display.
Thought you'd get an easy couple points, huh? Not so easy when you have to look your victim in the eye, is it?
Alice, I have 1 point. Would I have died in this other one?
Coward.
Me a coward? You've got some balls saying that to me after you picked betray. Why are you even here?
You gave me the antivirus, didn't you? Tenmyoji told me. Thank you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart, honestly.
But you should still be under the effects of the anesthetic.
It's just also crazy because if we look at all of these, except for Dio's and Kay's, I guess, but for the most part, we get their endings on the ally one. And isn't it, because I feel like since this one's so long, we're gonna get her ending on this one. Isn't this crazy? We had to betray her to get her ending.
Yes, well, I still am. A bit. I have a throbbing headache, and I can barely stand. It's horrible.
I'm gonna push her.
I'm more resistant to anesthetics than most people. A result of my training. I have a feeling Zero Senior knew that. They gave me way more than the standard dose of that gas when they kidnapped me. In any event, a few minutes ago I woke up in the infirmary. Tenmyoji explained what was going on, and I got here as fast as I could.
So you showed up right after we'd gone to the AB room?
Yes. Right in the nick of time, too. About 10 seconds before the deadline, as I recall.
You did that just so you could betray us?
Yeah, she is kind of mother. Like, her and Dio bring the drama. It is true.
Right. What? Don't I get to do that? I mean, it turned out to be the right thing to do, didn't it? You two chose betray.
You would have killed me.
If I'd stayed back there, I'd have lost 2 points.
So you're saying it was self-defense?
Yes.
You're full of shit. Self-defense my ass. You chose betray because you wanted out. You had 6 BP. If I'd picked ally, you would have had 9. That's why you were trying to do, that's what you were trying to do, right?
So what if I was?
Are you serious? You would have killed me. Look, I only have 1 BP. You were this close to murdering me. Just admit it. You were planning to kill me so you could escape.
Don't be stupid. I knew you'd choose betray. There was...
Tell the truth.
That is the truth. Why am I the only one getting the 3rd degree here?
Remember when I got the 3rd degree because I picked ally?
Look at those results. 2 other people just tried to kill someone.
Well, they weren't against me, bitch. Phi and Dio.
Yes.
Yeah, but they're them.
If Dio had chosen ally, Phi would have killed Tenmyoji. And if she'd chosen ally, Dio would have killed her.
Yeah, but they're them.
Rude, but it looks like Clover and Kay tried to trick one another. Not that it seems to have worked.
Yeah, well, they never ally. Yeah, Alice, like, Alice, you slapped me when I dared to pick betray.
If either one had chosen ally, the other one would have 9 BP right now.
Awkward. I turned to look at the results again. Before, I'd only been looking at my own. I hadn't realized there was only one word all across the roster, betray. Whatever trust he managed to build has fallen apart. Notice on the Alice run, that's when we don't trust anyone. Everyone was suspicious of everyone else. Had it been the bombs? Or had it been something else? Whatever the reason, if it kept up, we'd never manage to escape. We'd be trapped in a cycle of 0-point rounds for the rest of our lives. Something had to be done. I closed my eyes and took a deep breath. Alright guys, pay attention. You've probably already all figured this out, but we can't keep going like this. If we don't start being a little more trusting, we're never going to get out of here. We need to work together. I might as well have been talking to a wall.
My apologies, Sigma, but I need to think on something for a bit.
Yeah, now if Luna was solo, we would have allied, yeah.
I would appreciate being left alone.
Okay.
I'll be leaving too. Things are getting a little too intense here for my delicate constitution. Sorry.
Dio.
Well, in that case...
At 2-5?
Yeah, sorry.
Without another word, she turned and left the warehouse. Dio and Kay quickly followed suit.
See? There's your answer. In the end, everyone's just thinking about themselves. So I would appreciate it if you could not treat me like I'm the only villain here.
She has betrayed this this path more than Dio has.
Come on, Clover. Let's go.
Hold on! I'm coming! Are you feeling okay? I was really worried, you know?
I watched them walk away, Clover practically jumping with delight to have Alice back. Before long, they reached the yellow door and disappeared beyond it. Now that's the gag. That's the gag.
Everyone's gone.
You aren't going to leave too?
No.
Are you sure? I chose betray.
I know, but I still believe in you, Sigma.
I mean, Luna, everyone, like, us being like, are you sure I chose betray? I mean, at this point now, everyone has. So Luna, like, it's not like Luna can be like, well...
I think your hand must have just slipped or something, right?
I'd literally be dead. My chest hurt, and when I blinked, I felt something hot and wet prick the corners of my eyes. Luna, I bit my lip. Before I could think of anything to say, the metallic rumble of the door closing and echoed through the warehouse.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the Star keys. The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
As many times as you want,
yes,
huh?
Yes, as long as we have the star keys. That means we can keep playing the AB game over and over, too.
Dang, we need to, there's 3 rooms for the escape and we've only done 1.
Sigma?
I wonder if we'll do another one.
Could you show me your bracelet? Do you remember what Zero Jr. said?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Ooh. Let's see here. I'm a cyan pair. What about you?
I'm a magenta pair.
I wonder what the others are.
It could be anything, I suppose. We won't know until we have a look.
We've got about, an hour and 20 minutes. 80 minutes until the next set of chromatic doors open. So what should we do now?
Everyone else has gone off on their own.
Yeah, physically and emotionally. I really don't like how this is going. It won't matter how many times you repeat the AB game if nobody trusts anyone else. Danny, if you're here, could you post the no spoiler, no backseat, react to what's happening message? If not, I'll do it. No worries. We'll never be able to get out of here.
Maybe it would help if we all had a common goal.
Well, we technically all do.
Something to unite our hearts and minds.
Yeah, but we've already got something like that. We all want to get out of here. That seems like a pretty clear goal to me, but everybody else chose betray. Including me. Thank you so much. Thank you. Unpin manually.
Well, what if we have an enemy?
An enemy?
Yes. A common foe. Like the person who set the bombs, for instance.
Oh, after coming back from the lab, I told her about the bomb while she gave Alice and Quark the Excelivir. Yeah, that might work. If we can figure out which one of us planted those bombs, then everyone else would work together against them. But how do we figure out who it is?
Do you have any clues?
Yep. Clues, huh? That's right. The memory card. I pulled it out of my pocket and held it out toward her.
What's this?
I told you, a memory card. It was under the bomb we found in the lab. I think whoever set the bomb dropped it. Yeah, I don't know what's on it, though. We couldn't find any memory card reader.
I guess we can't really use it then. Oh, wait a second. You know what? I think I might have seen something.
Huh?
Yes, I remember. The infirmary. I saw it when I was searching the infirmary with Dio and Quark. There was a memory card just like that one.
Then...
Yes. I think we can see what's on it. The computer there should be able to read it.
Luna and I exploded into the infirmary, nearly running into Alice, Clover, and Tenmyoji. Like, this is also, I guess, us betraying and all of them lead to endings. See, here's another thing. Like, this one we had to ally, that one we've allied. With Dio's, we had to betray twice to get to it. And I think that's the only one we've had to betray both times. Which is kind of interesting. Quark was there as well, of course. He was just as we left him, sleeping on the bed.
What are you doing here?
Fuck you. I opened my mouth to retort and then thought better of it. If I really wanted people to start trusting each other, well, real change starts at home. As quickly as I could, I explained the second bomb and the memory card and how we'd come to the infirmary in hopes that we could discover the contents of the ladder.
Okay.
Then stick it in already!
You asked.
Go ahead.
Right. Just as Luna had said, there was a small slot under the screen, exactly the right size to fit a memory card. Within moments, the screen was filled with what appeared to be random letters. What is this?
6 rows, 22 letters each.
Are these the passwords? Because the first bomb password, isn't that also just a bunch of letters? Or the 0 bomb, I mean. It is also a bunch of random letters, but not that many.
It looks like the odd rows use one set of letters, and the even rows use another set.
In other words, the first 2 rows just repeat.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Is that some kind of code or
It
something?
doesn't look random to me. I think there might be a pattern. I just don't know what it is.
Was there anything else on there?
No, it doesn't look like it.
So all we get is this gibberish. Hey Alice, you haven't said anything for a while. What's up?
Does any of this look familiar to you, Clover?
What do you mean?
Have you seen something like this before? Maybe during your training?
Every day is a teaching opportunity.
This is...
So you do recognize it.
All right, knock it off, you two. How about you share it with the rest of the class?
Alice sighed and stretched her neck from side to side.
I believe this is an encoded message from a terrorist organization.
Is it... Would it happen to be the terrorist organization called... Free the Soul?
What?
They call themselves the Myrmidons.
That's what I meant. Myrmidons. For some reason, I felt like I heard that name before.
What are the
Because I had.
Put simply, they're a bunch of thugs who are trying to destroy or dismantle most of human civilization.
So this thing we're looking at, you think it's theirs?
Well, they have a number of different codes, but I do think this is one of them.
Hi, Sammy. First word you see is your 2027 fortune. 1. Hi, Sammy. I hope you're doing so good. Okay, y'all. What's our 2027 fortune? Lead. Bring your own liqueur.
Then the bomb?
It was said by one of the Myrmidons, wasn't it?
Yes.
I feel like this is going to be like a lock that we immediately
Well, I
open.
can't say for sure, of course, but it seems likely.
Some of these ones that are here. Okay, these are like the key ones. Wait, I have the bomb 1 deactivation code. Really? I do. Okay. I guess. Oh, damn. I have got a ton of questions for you. But let me start with this one. What the heck does this thing say?
I don't know. How am I supposed to decode it? I don't have the key. Without a key, it would take literally hundreds of years to decode.
What about you, Clover?
Well, if Alice doesn't know how, I sure don't.
See.
Not much we can do then. We can come back to the code stuff later. I've got another question. Alice Clover, who the hell are you? Why do you know about this code?
That's...
You told me your job was to eliminate enemies of the state or something like that. Yeah, so this is what I hear. Just what the hell kind of job is that? I think it's time you told us what you do.
Sorry, but I can't.
Why not?
Because you might be one of them. You might be the person who set the bomb.
That's idiotic. Of course I'm
Really?
not.
And where's your proof? For all I know, you're my enemy. I can't tell you anything.
I'm just saying, her already being like, I can't tell you. That's all the proof we need. I'm not your enemy. I'm your ally. I'm your friend. I just want all of us to get out of here. Just please tell us. Please, we need to find out who did this so we can all escape. But we have too little information. We need your help. Fine. If you won't tell us about yourself, then just tell us about the Myrmidons. What else do you know about them?
I'm sorry.
Before I could blink, she'd leapt out and run out of the room. Hey, wait, Alice! I took off after her.
How long are you going to keep following me?
Until you tell me what you know.
Then why don't you just ask Clover?
Clover?
You already know she works with me.
Well, yeah.
Then why don't you...
I wanted to hear it from you.
Why?
That's a good question. Remember that the crew quarters or this garden? We got paired up for 2 separate rounds. That means I've spent more time with you than anybody else here. Maybe that's it. I guess I'm just curious about you.
What are you talking about?
Body tea. Can't stay angry. She spun around to hide it, but I caught a blush of red on her cheeks. We walked down the path to where it ended next to the pond. I stayed silent. Alice sat down on the bench. We gazed at the smooth surface of the pond for several long minutes before she began to speak.
You don't hate me?
What? Why?
I tried to kill you.
You mean in the AB game?
Yes. I was so scared. Who wouldn't be? Kidnapped and locked up, forced to play some sort of bizarre game. And then we found that bomb. I know I probably sounded calm, but as soon as we found that thing, all I wanted to do was run away from it as fast as I could. Things just went downhill from there.
What do you mean?
I remember hearing that Quark had collapsed and running to the infirmary with everyone else. When I got there, I realized I couldn't understand what anyone was saying. And everything looked... I don't know how to describe it. It was like watching a video on fast forward, only it was real. Then I started to feel like... It's hard to explain. I guess you could say I didn't feel like I was myself, and it only got worse.
That was probably the Radical 6.
Yes, I think so. I don't remember much after that. But when I woke up in the infirmary, suddenly all that fear was back. So all I could think about was getting out of this place as fast as I could. It never even crossed my mind that it could kill you. God help me, even if it had, I don't think I would have cared. See? I'm horrible. You hate me, don't you? Just do it!
What? Do what?
Kill me! Get it over with!
What the hell, Alice? I'm not going to kill you. I don't even hate you.
You're lying! I could have killed you. I would have killed you.
Come on, calm down. No one's killing anyone. A single tear rolled down Alice's cheek. Then another and another, leaving shining lines across her face. When I reached out, I saw her tense just slightly. Slowly, I brushed my thumb across her cheek and off, taking the tears with her.
Why are you doing this?
I know, Queen of Remorse. Queen of Body.
You know, you kind of remind me of my father.
That's who you were after, right? The people who killed your dad?
Yes.
Did they have anything to do with the Myrmidons?
Will you promise not to tell Clover that I cried?
Oh, come on.
If you keep your mouth shut, I'll tell you what you want to know. About myself. And about the Myrmidons. Deal?
Sure. My lips are sealed.
Really?
What, crying? I don't remember any crying.
Good. Alright then.
This is a fun scream. Just the body. Alice took a deep breath and began. With some bulb. My father is Egyptian, but my mother is French. They met while my mother was in Egypt on vacation and married shortly thereafter. When I was 3, we all moved to the US. My father was a scientist and his field was cloning. He was recruited by an American lab, which was why we moved. Hold on, I need to note. He was recruited by an American lab, which is why he moved. Both my parents had used English around me from the time I was born, so I didn't have any problems adapting to life in the United States. By my 9th birthday, we'd been there for 6 years. That was when it happened. Dang, and there's still a lot. In the middle of the day, my mother showed up at school. Her eyes were red and puffy, but she didn't say anything to me on the drive home. When we arrived, there were several policemen there to meet us. My father had always been a very punctual man, and when dinner time came and went with no sign of him, even I began to realize something terrible had happened. It wasn't until several years later that I finally learned the truth. My father's lab had been attacked by terrorists, and he had been kidnapped. For the rest of my childhood, my mother raised me by herself. I didn't realize it then, but it must have been incredibly difficult for her, as a single mother alone in the country where any relatives were a transatlantic flight away. She did her best not to let me see it, but every so often when she thought she was alone, the mask would fall away, and every line of her face I could see exhaustion and loneliness. As much as I missed my father, it was those moments that made me wish more than anything that he'd never been taken. Fortunately, I was an excellent student and did especially well in math. I earned a full-ride scholarship straight out of high school and spent the next several years studying. After graduation, I took a job with the Department of Defense, hoping that they might have the resources to help me look for my father. Still showing some midriff. I was immediately assigned to the Special Office of Internal Security. Their purpose is to investigate and sometimes deal with terrorist organizations and other serious threats to the state. I could tell my mother wasn't happy about my decision, but she chose to remain silent about it. Eventually, I learned that the terrorist organization that had taken my father was none other than the Myrmidons. Although at the time, the name didn't mean anything to me. They were suspected of human cloning. Specifically, it was thought that they had been using cloning techniques to copy their most useful members and expand their ranks. The Myrmidons apparently believed they could use cloning to create a whole new race of humans. Now at last, I knew the reason for my father's abduction. The commander of the Myrmidons is a man named Left. We know his name and his gender, but not his appearance or his age. The Myrmidons are closely associated with a cult known as Free the Soul. Okay, they're two different cults. We believe that Free the Soul provides their funding, but trying to pin any kind of misdeeds on the cult's leader, a man named Brother, is like trying to nail Jello to a wall. Making notes. Brother is supposed to be fairly advanced in years, and rumor says he's so old he can't even get out of bed. Unfortunately, his mind seems to be as sharp as ever. At that point, I hit a wall. I knew the Myrmidons had been behind my father's kidnapping, but that was all I could learn about them. Then one day I got a tip that some of them were hiding in a building in the Nevada desert. I headed out immediately. On the way there, my car had some engine trouble and stalled out. I was trying to decide what to do when an SUV appeared out of nowhere. I'll give you one guess who was behind the steering wheel. Clover. Which this was the end of the first game, if y'all remember. That was the first time we met. There were 4 other people in the car with her, and when I asked them what they were doing, I got what was just about the last answer I'd expected. They told me they'd been locked up inside of the very building I'd been on my way to investigate, and that they were currently in pursuit of the people who had kidnapped them in the first place. My priorities shifted very quickly. After a short discussion, I convinced them to allow me to come along. My hope was to find the people they were chasing, who I was certain were Myrmidons, and then, however, we were unable to track them down. In fact, I still don't know where they might have gone. Eventually, I took Clover and her companions to SOIS headquarters. We decided that involving the police would only complicate things. After some questioning, it was determined that the people who had investigated this particular event were not connected to the Myrmidons. We did, however, discover that the mysterious disappearance and subsequent reappearance of several children 9 years prior was connected to Free the Soul. Okay. Is there a reason why those men on BB got in a bathtub? Nope. They just did that. I know, where's Lotus? There was also a 6th person in the SUV, although they weren't riding in it per se. A middle-aged man who I'll just call H for now had been bound and placed in the trunk. According to the other 4, he had been behind the disappearance of the children 9 years earlier. We also learned that his pharmaceutical company, a major player on the world stage, was effectively controlled by Free the Soul. Oh! That's kind of gaggy. More specifically, I suppose, H was a member of Free the Soul and very committed to their cause. So why had he kidnapped all those children? Apparently, he had been a part of an experiment designed to test the ability of certain people to access what's called the morphogenetic field. That's kind of body T mother. It kind of is. And that pharmaceutical body is T. I don't imagine you've ever heard of it before, so I'll try and give you a quick rundown. Simply put, these people can access a sort of field that allows their consciousness to resonate with the consciousness of certain other people. To be honest, it might be simpler to just call it telepathy. The SOIS had heard of this particular ability before and had actually used it in a number of investigations, so I wasn't surprised to learn of its existence. I was shocked, however, to learn that these experiments had been carried out by a member of Free the Soul. If that was the case, then Brother must have known about it. The thought of him discovering a way to control and harness the power was terrifying. It wasn't too long after the incident in Nevada that another tip about the Myrmidons crossed my desk. This time it claimed that the Myrmidons intended to launch a large-scale biological terrorist attack. My bosses decided that we needed more agents to deal with the threat of that magnitude, and Clover was recruited. Because she'd been a test subject in H's experiment, we knew she had the ability to access the morphogenetic field, and we wanted to put that ability to use. After several months of training, she was sent on our first mission. She would be tasked with the infiltration and investigation of a Myrmidon cloning lab. I was assigned to be her commanding officer. I hoped that our investigation might also have given me a lead on my father's whereabouts. At last, I had a chance to find out what had happened to him. I wouldn't let that chance pass me by. Perhaps that's what kept me from noticing the truth. Into misusing words right now. I love using words incorrectly. Y'all know I love busting out foliage when I shouldn't. The whole operation was a trap. Or a decorum. Incorrectly. The lab was fake, and Clover was captured almost immediately. I got there as fast as I could, but when I arrived, the building was only an empty shell. All of the conspirators who had pretended to be researchers and the like had already fled. I searched frantically for Clover until at last in a basement room I found her. She had been tied to a chair, but on the floor next to her was another body. It was my father. He looked as if he'd just been dumped there, and when I got to him, his body was already cold. He was covered in dark, ugly bruises. It wasn't until later that I learned he had died from ruptured organs and internal bleeding. They had beaten him to death. As soon as Clover had been captured, a Myrmidon in a mask had come to visit her. He'd said that unless she wanted to end up like my father, she would leave them alone and tell her masters at the SOIS to do likewise. In retrospect, they must have known who I was and who my father was. That was why they'd killed him. Perhaps they thought they were sending a message to me. Or that once he was gone, I'd lose my reason for chasing them. They were very, very wrong. I took Clover with me and left. I tried to console myself with the fact that I had at least been able to save her. Sometime later, I received a call from the coroner. He told me there was something I needed to see. There in the morgue was my father, cold and pale on the steel table. I could barely stand to look at him, but the coroner insisted. On his arm were 2 rows of numbers comprised of 8s and 9s. It took me a moment to recognize my father's handwriting. He had carved them into his own skin. On his chest was another message, but they were letters this time, not numbers. Not many, just enough to make a short sentence. I love you, Alice. I broke down crying right there in the morgue. They were the first tears I'd shed since the operation had started, and there was no stopping them. There would be no forgiveness, not for the monsters who put my father through this. They destroyed my family. I would make them pay even if I had to die to do it. That night I made a promise to myself. I would avenge my father. It didn't take long to figure out that the numbers he'd written were latitude and longitude. They pointed to a chemical factory that had been disguised as an abandoned building. Further investigation revealed that it was the mother lode we'd been looking for, the headquarters of the Myrmidons. Wait, y'all, is the World Cup happening soon? I mean, in like 4 years. But the time will pass regardless. I didn't realize the World Cup happened every 4 years. I thought that was every year. I think my father must have known how things would turn out. Knowing he was going to die, he'd written the directions to our enemy's fortress on his own body. He'd sacrificed too much for me to waste this opportunity with recklessness. This time, our operation would succeed. This time, I wouldn't let my excitement put Clover or any of my other agents in danger. So we took our time, we gathered information, we did our research, and we planned. Finally, we were ready. No, girl, that's the Hunger Games thing. Oh, I'm so stupid. Oh, I'm so excited for the new movie, though. December 25th, 2028 was going to be the day we finally set foot inside the Myrmidon stronghold. But then, on the 22nd, only 3 days before the operation was scheduled to begin, sorry, I'm writing down notes. Okay. A man in a gas mask appeared. Going back into the arena. Okay, Joey Graceffa. The arena! Is that a song that he did inspired by the Hunger Games? So you inhaled that gas, passed out, and woke up here in the AB room.
Yes. Well, there it is. Everything that's happened with the Myrmidons and me. I left a few of the details out, of course, but you get the idea.
Yeah, thanks. She gave me a sad sort of smile and stood up.
We should go back.
Not yet. Your story explained a lot, but there's still one big question.
Which is?
Who here is a Myrmidon? One of us planted the bombs, and based off the code we found, it's pretty clear that person is a Myrmidon.
Yes.
Right? And I agree that we need to figure out who they are.
What do you propose we do?
Well, that's what I want to ask you about. Do you have any clues?
Well, if I could decrypt that code, it might tell us something, but...
Like, you have no idea. How could we do that?
I told you. We need a key. Without that, it's pointless.
I know, we already know. What's a key?
A key is a key. It allows you to sort of unlock a code.
A equals 3.
Myrmidons usually use this huge string of numbers as a key.
What? A long string of numbers? Could that be... What's the long string of numbers? 78153. We're not helping ourselves. 61098 83809 42419 90551.
What the hell?
I was almost as surprised as she was. The numbers had just kind of appeared in my mind, and I was saying them before I knew what I was doing. Alice looked up at me incredulously, and I stared back.
Wait, can you say that again?
78153 61098 83809 42419 90551.
That's 198,449,351 to the third power.
Sure. What?
That number you just told me. Prime factor decomposition on that number gets you 198,449,351 to the third power.
So what does that mean? You're talking about reducing an integer to a series of prime numbers and you multiply together to get it, right? Like if you have 30, then you get 2, 3, 5, right?
Exactly. You probably learned that in junior high, right?
So you're saying that that is a prime, and if you multiply it by itself 3 times, you get...
Yes.
Don't tell me it's all that in your head.
I did do all of that in my head. Simple mental arithmetic.
What? No way. No way. That's impossible.
I told you. I'm better at math than most people.
That's not better at math.
Look at you. You just recited a huge string of numbers.
Okay. People memorize pi every day.
That seems pretty astounding, too. Where did you find that number anyway?
I didn't know what to say. What would I tell her that just came to me?
Can't tell me, huh? Fine. I'm pretty sure that's the key to the code, though. I know the Myrmidons use prime factors for their keys. And there aren't a lot of 25-digit numbers that turn out to be the third power of a prime number. I think there's a very good chance that number you memorized was specifically created by someone.
Oh, could you explain that with small words?
Well, look at the prime factors of your number. 198,449,351 to the third power. I think that's our hint for cracking the code. You still don't get it? Try to remember the code we saw in the infirmary. What did it say on the monitor?
I think the first row was that. So you just like go through.
And the second row?
I think, but when they just repeat.
Wow, you've got a pretty impressive memory. We could really use someone like you back at the...
So, would it be C? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. CO? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna say computer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, never mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Complete. 1, 2, oh my god, it's gonna say completed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. D. It says completed. Well, keep going. How do we decode that?
You use 198,449,351 to point you
I
to
don't
the
give me
right
the digital
letters.
roots again. And these games just really pull each other. I was like, thank God she knows how to do math.
Well, the first number is 1. The next number
I
is
already
9,
did it.
So go 9 letters. Just keep going into make sense.
I ran over what she was trying to say in my head. The prime number Alice was giving was that. So what would we get if we picked out the letters? The first would be C. We already did it. Eventually got a word, and that word was. I already did it. I did it. Completed. That's it. That's
Completed?
the answer.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I did exactly what you told me to do, and the word I got is completed. Well, actually, it's completed, completed, completed. The code and the letters repeated every 2 lines. It just repeats.
Well, I can't remember the code like you can, but if you're certain, I believe you.
No way she knows prime numbers like that, but can't remember the code. I'm definitely
All right,
certain.
then. I wonder what completed is supposed to mean, though.
The bombs. What? Aside from the obvious, you mean? I'm guessing here it means mission complete. So that's what the transmitter was for.
Huh? What are you talking about? What transmitter?
I barely even heard her. Suddenly my mind was full of memories that hadn't been there a moment before. It was like a wave was washed over the sand, revealing a bed of precious gems underneath. Where's the old woman? Y'all, what if we got a second lock that we just unlocked?
Holy Father, Holy Brother, Holy Master, my sacred mission is at last complete. With these 2 hands, mankind is saved. I am your will made flesh. In your name, I give thanks.
Damn it. Why hadn't I realized it before? I could remember a series of numbers, but not this. At least I remembered it now. Dio was a member of the Myrmidons. And not just any member, he was their leader. That meant he had to be the one who planted the bombs.
Hey, are you listening to...
Hey, are you listening to me? Yeah, so now we can go back there.
Then answer my question.
So does this group not include women if they're all clones? Yep. Because that was also a thing. Like, Dio had to complete this mission because he was a little promiscuous.
What the hell was that? What's this about a transmitter?
I didn't trust myself to try and explain it to her. More than likely, she just think I was insane. I mean, given that she works with the morphogenetic field, even I could barely make sense of the sudden influx of new information.
Wait. Don't tell me you're one of the myrmidons.
How are we getting that? If I was, do you really think I'd feel myself like this? Out of nowhere, Clover appeared. Who died? Who died?
Oh, there you are. I've been looking all over for you.
Really?
We're all down in the Floor B warehouse. Well, all of us but Luna and Quark.
Why?
We've still got 45 minutes until the white doors open.
I know that.
Oh, okay. Hey, wait a minute. I thought UK and Quark didn't know about the white doors.
Tenmyoji told us about them. He said he'd show us where they were, so we all followed him down.
Who
to the
died?
Floor
Like,
B
Alice
warehouse.
is right here with me, so I know it wasn't her. Is Minute Cryptic tea? Yes, but I haven't done it in so long. Should we do it real quick? Science teacher. Essentially, cooking meth is extremely risky. And it's 9 letters. I mean, it takes a minute. We might as well. I do love how they, like, expand it to let you... Hold on. Let me switch screens. Let me do my YouTube tab. Hold on.
I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. Life in plastic, it's fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere. Imagination, life is your creation.
24 months, the rest of my life to go.
That's all. Garrett, thank you so much for that 24-month resub. 2 years. Thank you. We're taking an intermission to do the Minute Cryptic. Science teacher. I think it's professor. No. Science teacher. Essentially, cooking meth is extremely risky. I need a hint. This, 2 of the selection indicators. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think meth and risky. We have to do something with that. Okay. The other is an anagram indicator. Okay. I don't know. I need another hint. Science. Okay. The show fodder. Okay. Okay, hold on. We need the T. I don't know. I need a letter. Okay, that's an H. So... I don't know. I need another letter. Chemistry. I don't really know how we get that, but sure. Whatever. Anyway. Back to the game.
I'm assuming you left Quark with Luna?
Yeah. Anyway, when we showed up, Phi and Kay were already there.
I have my notes for it in here. I'm gonna scratch that out.
Well, all of a sudden, Phi, Tenmyoji, and Dio
I do have their
all
book,
started
though.
yelling at each other.
Why?
What?
Did something happen?
Yeah, everyone betrayed. According to Clover, the last AP game had been the cause of their fight. Even though Tenmyoji only had one VP, Phi had chosen to betray. They started to fight, and since Dio had pressed betray on behalf of his team, eventually he got dragged in too.
That seems odd. Phi only had one BP too. The choice seems like a perfectly valid defensive move.
Oh, so when Phi picks betray with one VP, it's defensive. When I do it, I'm trying to keep Alice locked in here.
Just come with me. Kay's trying to calm them down, but there's only one of him.
She is pissing me off because she's like, Phi just had one BP, like clearly it's defense, but when I do it, I get dragged. When I do it, it's, I had to drag my body here right after I woke up from my survival of Radical 6 because I knew you'd try to betray me. But when she does it, what else? What other choice did she have? Okay. Come on, Alice, let's go. Feeling very now, don't piss me off. Feeling very now, don't piss me off. When's Quark gonna wake up? We still have to get his ending. All four of them were still there when we arrived. They seemed to have calmed down a bit, but the tension in the air was almost visible. I felt like I'd stepped into a room full of flammable gas. Even the smallest spark could turn the whole place into a raging inferno. Even Kay, usually so calm and collected, was standing ramrod straight with his hands balled into fists at his side. I looked at Alice, pursed my lips, and then headed over to the angry knot of people occupying most of the room. Clover told me what's going on. This whole thing is stupid. You need to knock it off.
Stupid? What about this is stupid? We're talking about my life, you self-righteous dick.
I know, but yelling at each other isn't going to solve your problem. The best thing for us to do right now is to trust each other and get through this. I dropped my pen. Wouldn't you agree?
Hard to trust someone who tried to kill me.
I mean, Tenmyoji, let's remember, Dio was on your team. The odds of, like, she had to betray.
Same to you. I told you letting Dio vote was a stupid idea. What did you think he was gonna do?
Yeah. Let's wake that up.
You might as well have pressed the button yourself.
I couldn't just leave Quark alone.
That's no excuse.
You can't get mad at me.
Get off telling me I shouldn't have picked betray. Did you even think that through? What? I was supposed to pick ally? If I'd done that, I'd be dead right now.
I could say the same thing to you.
You weren't there.
Good thing Dio didn't choose ally.
I woke up and you weren't there.
Please, that's enough from both of you. Cygnus right. This isn't the time to be bickering.
They're allowed to bicker, but when I have one BP and I betray, I'm the world's biggest villain in the entire world.
Oh, you don't get to talk. You tried to betray Clover and escape on your own.
Perhaps. But I think that's better than merely killing someone.
It is.
Well, I only did it so that she wouldn't kill Tenmyoji.
Oh, god damn it. Enough already. I roared with fury and my voice echoed and rebounded off the walls of the warehouse. Everyone fell silent. I didn't know how long the silence would last, so I decided to put it all on the table. There was only one way I was going to be able to take control of the situation. Dio's a clone! Guys, listen to me. We really don't have time for this. I was met with a number of glares, but I soldiered on. See, the thing is, I figured out who planted the bombs.
What? Is this what you were talking about earlier?
Sort of, yeah. I know which one of you it is.
Spit it out then.
Please, explain what's going on here.
These are the same one. I mean, I guess not. I don't think I need to. They're going to admit their guilt in just a few minutes.
What?
You're all going to hear it straight from the horse's mouth. Or I guess I should say Dio's mouth.
What are you on? You think I set those bombs?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Hey, if you're gonna accuse me, you better have some pretty damn good evidence, pal.
Clock it. I'm not accusing you. I'm just stating a fact.
Oh yeah? Where the hell'd you get
Never
that fact?
Never trust a guy named Dio. Exactly. Fun as it was, I knew taunting alone wouldn't be enough to make Dio confess. He just played dumb. He was good at it, and I'd get nothing. That meant I was going to have to trick him. Well, you see, I'm actually from Free the Soul.
Free the Soul? What's that? Some kind of hippie shoe company?
Don't play dumb, Dio. Or should I call you Left? Brother ordered me to come here, to keep an eye on you. It was quick, but for just a moment I saw his eyes twitch. I left on that moment of weakness like a hungry dog on a steak. Fine, skepticism is understandable, admirable even, but perhaps this will convince you. I pressed forward, pulling out every fact I could remember. I told Dio about Brother's background, and how his younger brother, Left, had been murdered. I mentioned casually that the Myrmidons were all clones of a single person. So, still not convinced? How about this? 7815361088380942419905551. Do a little prime factor decomposition on that, and you'll get 198449351 to the third power. If I'm not who I say I am, how on earth could I possibly know that? I know, taking a page out of Junpei's book and manipulating. Yes, our kings of manipulating.
What? No, that's not possible.
Finally. So, let's start over, shall we? If I was sent here to watch your every move, it seems our wise noble brother doesn't trust you. He suspects betrayal.
No, you're lying.
I assure you I'm not. But if you don't believe me, why don't you go outside and call him yourself with your transmitter?
No. No! You have to be lying. Brother trusts me. That's why he chose me for this mission.
Oh.
Why would he make me the leader of the Myrmidons if he...
Oh! Huh? Sorry, what was that?
Said, why would he have made me the leader of the Myrmidons if...
Huh. I grinned.
Wait. What the hell? Are you fucking kidding me?
Sorry, Dio. I've never even seen Brother.
What the hell was all that? How did you know all those things?
Don't know. Maybe I was divinely inspired.
Don't give me that shit!
What's going on?
This Phi has not been there yet.
What are these Myrmidons?
Dio and I stared at one another while Clover and Tenmyoji quickly explained to Phi and K about the memory card and the number 2 bomb, and about the code we'd found that was from a terrorist organization called the Myrmidons.
So you mean to say someone from the Myrmidons planted the bombs?
We're all, like, we haven't even grabbed him. Like, we're all just sitting here talking. Like, they're just sitting here like, so, like, me. I know who planted the bombs. It was Dio. He's in a cult called the Myrmidons. Everyone. What? He planted the bombs, guys!
And Dio
Grab
pretty much
him.
just admitted to doing it?
Yeah. So you mean to say someone from the Myrmidons planted the bombs and Dio pretty much admitted doing it? Yeah.
Bastards. I'll never forgive you.
I heard a low, furious muttering behind me and turned to see Alice. Her lips pulled back into a snarl. Yeah, we're here with someone planting bombs, but I get struck down and held.
I'm going
to kill you.
Okay, she's reheating my Diva's nachos from Game Changer yesterday. What was her name? The one that I love that was just in the Game Changer we watched last night. Her voice rose to a scream as she charged toward Dio. He ducked out of his way smoothly and pulled something from his pocket.
Whoa there. I like my women a little feisty. But you're taking it a little too far, sweetheart. Tone it down.
Anna Garcia.
What?
You see this? You know what it is, don't you?
Oh my god. Is that the detonator?
Exactly. And I assume you know what happens if I press this button?
I know we can go here now.
Yes. I think I do. I'm guessing it'll set off both of the bombs.
Well, I wouldn't say both.
You mean there's still a #1 bomb we haven't found?
Correct. And there's one more, too.
No. There are 4 bombs?
Exactly. I planted 4 bombs. They're the ones numbered 1, 2, and 3, but there's also one more.
The 0 bomb.
Number 0. Add all that up, and you're looking at about 4 tons of explosive power.
This is so Minecraft.
Those go off, and it's all over. That's enough oomph to turn this whole place into a smoking crater.
Aren't you forgetting something?
That'd kill you too.
So, I'm ready for that. I've got spares.
Spares? Is that what Sigma was talking about?
Yeah, clones.
I heard Alice whisper something to Clover.
Let's go, Clover. Show him all that training wasn't for nothing.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Right.
Before I had a chance to ask what was going on, they moved.
Die, you bastard! Yeah!
She roared and leapt toward Dio, Clover following just behind. Alice threw a punch at Dio's face. As he dodged, Clover spun out from behind her. Dio grunted and turned to focus on Alice, but Clover darted in and snatched the detonator from his hand. How'd he let that happen?
Clover, get him! Right! Sigma!
Before I could respond, Clover had thrown the detonator at me. I scrambled to grab it out of the air and held it to my chest.
Damn it! Stop! Let me go! Still let go of me, you asshole!
Yelling didn't do him any good, and Dio found himself subdued by the skillful teamwork of Alice and Clover. Strangely, though, once they had a hold of him, he stopped struggling. I was reminded of a gazelle with its neck in the mouth of a lion. Had he surrendered? Or did he have some trick up his sleeve? It didn't feel right. He still has his knife. I didn't have to wait long for my misgravings to prove true. The detonator in my hand suddenly began to flash. I know, Dio taken down by 2 would make sense, as he should be. What?
Ha! Serves you right.
We still have 2 points in this, though.
What are you laughing at?
You, her, all of you. God, you're stupid.
What? Why?
See that detonator you threw to Sigma? You activated it.
Bro.
If it gets more than a meter away from me, it sets itself off. We figured someone might try to take it away, so we put in a little safeguard. Since you two were kind enough to take it away from me, the bombs have gone from remote control to countdown timer. Go ahead and destroy the detonator if you want. Won't make any difference now. The bombs are gonna go off no matter what.
How long do we have?
About 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Oh no.
My condolences.
What can we do to stop them?
I told you that already.
First, we need the device that allows us to input information. Then we plug it into each bomb and enter the codes.
Hey Alice, who the hell are you? How do you know all this?
None of your damn business. Just tell me where the input device is.
Why would he?
That's none of your damn business.
Like...
Fuck! Stop! You're gonna break it!
Of course.
Break it.
That's the plan.
Please, stop!
Break it.
Just tell me what I want to know.
Okay, I'll tell you. It's in my coat. The right-hand pocket.
Clover, check it out. Right.
She nodded and started digging through his pockets. After a few minutes...
It's no use. There's nothing here. Did you lie to me?
No. I swear, keep looking.
Oh, wait. There is something in here.
A couple minutes. Clover pulled her hand from his pocket and held it out. Is that a pill? Look like for medicine?
Hey, what is this?
Huh? I can't see it. Bring it over here.
Clover frowned and moved closer to Dio, holding the pill out toward him. Suddenly, he moved his right hand, snaking out to grab the pill from Clover's hand. Before anyone could react, he shoved it into his mouth. I heard a tiny crack as he bit down on it. Almost immediately, he grimaced in pain. Bro. This is so Hunger Games.
Shit!
What? What was that?
Tell me, Oji.
Poison, I guess.
What? Damn! How could I be so stupid?
That was stupid. He was like, let me see that. And Clover was like, this? His eyes rolled up into his head, and flecks of spittle began to trickle out of the corners of his mouth. I grabbed him by the hair and shook. What the hell are you doing? Where's the input device?
Lost it. In my couch. Back home.
Don't screw with me. Yeah, Clover being a flop is not my fantasy. Like, she just, like... It's like that review I saw on Reddit that was, like, Clover's characterization of this game is really not as good. And it's like, it's cool they made her, like, a CIA agent, but it's like... What's she doing with that?
Fine, don't tell us. How about you give us the deactivation codes instead?
Deactivation? You guys are persistent. Fine, not gonna do you much good anyway. I'll tell you. But you only get one.
Okay, well I have the first
this
two,
is the
I think.
Deactivation code for bomb 3. Ready?
Yeah.
LXQ LHC NMR.
What about the other 3? Tell us the other 3. He didn't even seem to hear me.
My body will be a part of the foundation of a bright future.
His voice was weak, and more foam was dribbling out of his mouth.
Such a beautiful world. May brother live in everlasting glory.
And see, this is another reason, like... Alice's body is so T, I can't stay mad at her long. But Dio is clearly the villain. You know? Or like a villain. Alice is not. Alice just betrays me for shits and giggles. But like, Dio I'm supposed to root against. Like, Alice I should actively be trying to work with. And that's where they get me. Like, Dio betrays me. Like, yeah. Alice betrays me. What the fuck are we doing? Those were the last words Dio spoke. He died with a strange, happy smile. We have bomb 3 deactivation code.
He only gave us the password for one of the bombs. This is bad. What are we gonna do?
I don't know.
How much time have we got?
25 minutes.
Are you sure?
Yes. When he told us the time, I checked my bracelet. It said exactly 30 minutes.
You mean the bombs are gonna go off the same time the next set
Damn.
of doors opens?
Yes. The time on your bracelet is the time we have left.
What are the chances? Oh, so 25 minutes.
This isn't good. I was hoping that we might be able to escape through the white doors, but...
It takes 5 minutes for the primary door to open and close, so...
Yes, I know. There's no way we can get through them before the explosion happens.
Well, that sucks.
Well, there's no point just standing around.
Hi, Gamma. So what's on the docket now with this route? I don't know. I guess I'm hoping because we don't know all the bomb locations. So I sense being at one of these here. But we are currently on the Alice route. And hi, Gamma. I hope you're doing so good. Dio just died because we exposed him as a Myrmidon. And for being the one to set the bombs. And he gave us bomb 3 code.
We should start looking. We need 3 things. The password input device.
And the remaining 2 bombs, right?
Right.
We also need passwords for all the bombs other than number 3.
Exactly.
Well, let me just do a little time jumping. I'll be back. Maybe Dio has a note or something.
Hold on.
Okay, well, we already knew it was Dio, but I guess the characters are stupid. Yeah. It's just something where he's overall suspicious every route. But, like, we've known for every single route now.
Let me check.
She knelt down and quickly checked his pockets and sleeves and sat back on her heels, frustrated.
Damn. He's clean.
She looked pale.
Then we'll just have to hope we find it somewhere.
This route was low-key normal until now. It was so normal.
Tenryoji, can you go tell Luna what's happened?
Right. I'm on it.
Is Quark
Good.
awake yet?
The rest of you, let's move out. We can do this. Let's go.
We all took off at a run, heading to different parts of the building. But all of our searching turned up nothing. And as we searched, the clock kept ticking. And then you get locked because it's like, who planted the bomb? Yeah, it's so annoying because, like, I know who planted, because now I think I could go back to this. Because now we've done this. Like, I think after this one I'll be able to go back to those. But it's like, I've known for so long. But I don't have their specific one they want. Damn, I just saw it go down. Oh my god. Then at last the chromatic doors opened. Did we take his bracelet? Did we take Quark?
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Our time had run out. We watched the white doors open. Were they doors to heaven or to hell? The thought barely had time to flutter through mine before everything went white. We didn't even have time to say goodbye. 1,000 emotions flooded my brain in those last moments. Why? How? How had we ended up this way? Then a blistering wave of heat, like the surface of the sun itself, wiped out any lingering thoughts. My consciousness slipped away into a bottomless pool of darkness. Neither heaven nor hell, only the void. Well, I think we got Alice's ending. Which is crazy how all of these endings are like these characters' endings. We all died, but this is not the bad end. Shout out the cast. Alice and... But we definitely have some things. Where's her face? There's her face. Well, let's go back and ally, even though, like, we're gonna die here, but... Like, Alice is gonna have killed us here. I'm sure. Don't worry, I'm going to ally because allegedly Alice won't be voting, and how could I vote betray against someone who's not even voting? The gag of it showing betray on her name, though. And the place blows up. Like, good job, girl. I know! Luna and I stepped out of the AB room. Alright, let's have a look at the results.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Dude. Betray. Betray. Ally. Betray. Like, I'm...
Points have been assigned or subtracted.
But I'm the idiot for allying.
Please
remember last time she came out guns a-blazing?
Updated bracelet points.
But I'm the bad guy for picking ally. Every other time we're allowed to yell at people who pick betray. But when I ally, I get yelled at. What? It was impossible. I blinked, rubbed my eyes, and looked again. No, that's not possible. How can Alice's vote be betray? It was a question I would never know the answer to. There was a sharp, quick pain in my wrist, barely even noticeable. So are we gonna hold Alice down now because she killed a person? I couldn't feel anything flowing into my veins, but I knew it was there. For it to be the anesthetic Soparil. You know, damn well he's let her walk out. You know I'm gonna see her. I blinked and my vision started to blur. When I tried to think, it felt like my mind had been stuffed with cotton. My legs began to wobble. They gave out entirely as I crumpled to the floor.
Sigma! Sigma! Hang on! Oh no! Sigma! Get up!
Sigma!
Sigma!
No. Why?
My eyelids felt like they were made of lead, but I forced them open. Everything was growing blurry, but I noticed that the door of the second AB room was open. No one had gone into that room. I'd watched them all, and yet there she stood, an apparition that couldn't possibly be real. And she doesn't give a fuck. Alice. The world was gradually going black, and my mouth refused to form words. To vote betray. I know! She was like, I need to vote betray. Which, mind you, we both picked betray last time. If I betrayed and she allied, she would not be dead. Hi, Light. Hello. I hope you're doing good today. My head echoed with questions. How? Why? What was she doing there? Had she run in the last moment after Luna and I entered our room? But even if she had, why choose betray? Then the darkness closed over my mind as well, and my questions were gone forever. Well, we know the answers. Surely it has to let me go back now that I know Dio is the one that planted the bombs. Yeah. Let's do... Ooh! Let's go back to this one, because it does... Well, I'll ask. We can go back to the Sigma route or the Phi route. So I'm going to do a poll on which one y'all want us to go to. I feel confident the Sigma one probably has more locks right here, but we can go... This one is the Sigma one, which has a lot, and then this is the Phi one that is currently right here, but I think it may pull one of these, but I'll do a vote for y'all. Because I don't know which one I want to go to. It's crazy. We still have to do quirks. With my 5 minutes of life. So ridiculous. I'm sorry there's no music on this screen. It is also wild. Like, Dio's route and Clover's route are the only two with no locks on it. I wonder if they expect you to do... And here, there's no route up until this point. Bro. Nope. We're doing another poll. I'm not deciding until... We can be here all day. But yeah, Clover, I'm like, okay, I get it. Like, you have played the first game. But even then, like, you'd probably go this way. We need more participation in the poll. I'm not choosing. And doing laundry, so fun. I have laundry I need to do. Thank you to the 3 people that I have forced to enter the poll. Thank you. Thank you to the 3 people who were suddenly inspired to vote when I said I would not progress until people vote. Thank you to the 4th person to have joined the poll. Thank y'all for hearing that we would be stuck here until y'all voted. We're gonna go to the Sigma one. Who planted the bomb? Which? Where did Alice go? Just vote. Just vote. How long it was locked for? It was locked for so long. It also irks me. I'm right here. And there's no lock technically, but there's clearly a lock. I can't do it.
Huh?
Wait. You only need to search one person. Because we're looking for the keypad thing, I think. Because I figured out who did it. I know who did it. The words were out of my mouth before I even realized I was saying them.
How can you... There's no way.
Yeah. I met Five's gaze nodded, then turned away. Which also, on this one, where did Alice go? Because we found Alice, and she's not dead. I know who set the bombs. That person. That person is you, Dio.
Come on, what is this? Are you high?
Maybe it's to do with the detonator. Well, we're about to find out. Sorry, Kay, but could you hold him down?
Well...
It's on him, I promise.
Get off, Sigma. You're doing this all backwards.
So, this isn't a court. Besides, all we want is to know who set the bombs. And why are you getting so worked up anyway? If you're innocent, then a search will show that. And I'll look like an idiot.
That's some bullshit totalitarian logic. I don't think so.
You don't even know what a totalitarian is.
What are you even basing this on? How do you know I set the bombs?
Because
Spit it out.
I know about the Myrmidons.
The what?
I beg your pardon?
No. How do you know that, Sigma?
Oh, that's not all I know. I know about Free the Soul, and I know about Brother.
What the hell are you talking about?
Fine, jump through some more timelines. I can tell you the details later. But there's no question that you were the one who set the bombs.
Who the fuck do you think you are? None of that has anything to do with me. I don't know who the Myrmidons are, and I don't know what Free the Soul is, and I certainly don't know anything about some old fart called Brother.
I never said he was old. Oh, Dio, tell me, how does that foot taste? Who the Myrmidons are? I don't recall saying the Myrmidons were people. And what about Brother? How would you know his age if I hadn't said anything besides his name?
Wait, so he's left?
Kay.
But that means he's a terrorist.
Can you just grab him? Anyone,
Terrorist?
please?
Oh dear.
Left?
Well, looks like I won't be able to talk my way out of this one.
If we just grabbed him like I asked.
Seriously though, when did we get so famous? The Myrmidons aren't supposed to be something anybody knows about, let alone you two jokers.
And all Kay had to do is grab him.
Okay, you got me. Yes, I'm the leader of the Myrmidons.
At what point do we grab him?
My real name is Left. I was sent here to stop Zero Senior's AB plan. That's why I planted the bombs. If it looked like the plan might actually succeed, I was supposed to blow this whole place sky high.
AB plan.
What's that?
Oh, well, looks like you don't know everything after all.
What is the AB plan?
I should have been more careful. Then again, it's not like it really matters.
The way we gagged him with the I never said how old he was, I never said the Myrmidons who, is so Mekon. I never mentioned the camera angle.
After all, you're gonna die here.
What?
God damn it, no. I leapt toward him.
Whoa there. Better not come any closer. You think I'm not prepared for this?
I would genuinely at this point just be standing looking at Kay like this. Kay, I gave you one job to grab him. We find out he's a terrorist. We can put two and two together and planted the bombs. And what's Kay doing? Fuck all. Has his thumbs up his robot ass.
Take one step and it'll be your last.
Then that thing you're holding.
And Kay's like, what's that in your hand?
It's the detonator.
Yeah, I guess it is. Now back the fuck off.
Dio, please calm down. If you press that button, you'll die too.
So, believe me, there's plenty more where this came from.
It is kind of crazy how long this route is.
Now
What?
that we've cleared that up, back off. Come on, move it. Go, go, go.
We had no choice. Slowly, carefully, backed away again. I'm looking at Kay like, all of us except for one, Tenmyoji.
Hey, Grandpa, You're here and gone? I said back off.
No.
You. I'm not screwing around here.
This is a very Nancy Drew cutscene, yeah.
I can see that. So why don't you do it?
Like, we have to wait for him to stand right under the thing so we could drop the thing on him.
Go ahead. Press that button.
What?
Oh, something wrong? Hurry it up. I'm not getting any younger. Oh, do I sense hesitation? What's the matter, Dio? Scared? Well?
Damn, gagged him a lot.
You son of a bitch.
So you were just bluffing?
I'm not bluffing, goddammit. You hear me? I'll do it.
Oh, I'm sure you will. But there's really something I should tell you. See that detonator you're holding? It's a fake.
What?
For just an instant, Dio's eyes twitched down to the device in his hand. That was an opening Tenmyoji needed.
Yeah!
He cried out as he leapt through the air. Tenmyoji's leg shot out, knocking the detonator from Dio's hand. These Dio endings are delicious. Shit. Not good.
What happened?
The detonator. He doesn't have it anymore.
What? What's happening?
There's a red
Should have
light
mentioned
on it
that
now.
one.
Oh, you really fucked up, Tenmyoji. This is what happens when you try to show off.
What?
I'm sorry. This is my fault. I didn't have time to tell you how it
What are you
worked.
saying?
I would have if he were grabbed. The detonator isn't supposed to be separated from Dio. If it is, then the timer on the bombs automatically activates.
Damn, how much do you know?
I know a lot.
Fine, whatever.
I know your penis size too. Hard and soft. So I'm hanging out with my friend later today.
Well, he's right.
You were wild for that one.
Nothing ever gets more than a meter away from me, it activates. When it does, it starts the timers on all the bombs. So thanks to this old fart, you get to try and defuse a bunch of activated bombs on a countdown.
But she's
You
not
go ahead and
packing as much
destroy
as
the
me,
detonator if you
15
want.
inches hard. Or whatever it was.
Once the timers have been activated, they'll go off anyway.
I know Garrett knows.
How long do we have?
No, just because Garrett brought it up last time.
When do they explode?
You should know,
Because the
Sigma.
creator was like, he's this many inches hard.
Why don't you tell
Yeah,
her?
we do know Sigmas. How long do we have? We have 30 minutes. 30 minutes.
30 minutes? That's crazy!
Yeah.
How do we stop them?
The emergency deactivation passwords.
None of us know them, though.
Right, none of us know. But there's someone who does, isn't there?
Okay. I'll give you one, since I'm such a swell guy.
Okay.
The password for bomb number 2 is...
I think we do have all 4.
EQD DYR NTK.
Got it.
Bomb number 2.
But we haven't found that one yet.
Oh? Oh. Well, my mistake. Must have slipped my mind. Well, there's nothing you could do anyway. You don't have the input device. Really, it'll be much easier if you all just give up.
Where's the input device?
Gosh, I wonder.
Where did you put the number 2 bomb?
Damn.
Shoot, you know, I just can't remember.
He has... We know where all of them are, you son of a
Anyway,
bitch.
I think it's time for me to be moving on.
Moving on?
To where?
What? I have to explain everything? To the next world, of course.
No, wait. I threw myself toward Dio and wrapped my hand around his wrist, slamming it to the floor. He struggled, but I put all my weight on it and kept his arm pinned.
Shit!
Damn, everyone wants to kill themselves.
Let go of me, goddammit! Get off of me! Let me go!
He continued to struggle, but I wasn't going to let go of him. I shifted my weight to free one of my hands and started trying to pry his open.
Hey!
I have such skinny arms.
I'm not fucking around, alright? Let go of my goddamn arm!
By then, the others had run over and piled onto Dio along with me. Even then, he refused to stop. Like, based on my sprite, my arms are, I'm jacked in my sprite. Which is just, you know, 3D versus sprite, but it's just kind of like, I'm fucking ripped. Where'd that go?
We don't have a choice. Luna, go get the soparil.
No, if we put him to sleep, we can't get what we need out of him.
You think I don't know that? What other choice do we have? Every minute we spend wrestling this prick is a minute we don't have to deal with those bombs.
Or just get rid of the fucking pill.
We don't have time for this.
Oh,
what
shit.
What are you doing, Luna? Go! Right.
So people listen when Fi does things, but I say, hey, can you please grab him because so he doesn't fucking kill himself or detonate the bomb? And Kay's like, why? Why?
Okay, I've got it.
I love how they decide to animate some things.
I'm ready when you are.
You can do whatever you want to me, you fucking cowards! You're still gonna die! Go ahead, tell yourselves you can fix it. Run around like idiots before you get blown to atoms.
Because Fi is dom coded as she should be. That is true. She is.
Fucking right! You're gonna burn!
Oh, for God's sake. Luna, shut him up.
Right. Here goes.
The sprites is so annoying. Yeah. The first game, I loved the way the first game looked. I don't love the change to 3D models. As they began to climb off him, I finally pried Dio's hand open. There it was, just what I'd expected, a small, unassuming capsule. I didn't know what it was in it exactly, but it was undoubtedly some kind of poison. I stumbled toward the sink and tossed it into the drain. How much time do we have left?
About 20 minutes or so, I think.
We wasted 10 minutes.
And how much time until the white doors open?
The same.
So, what do we do?
We put in those passwords and stopped the bombs.
We searched Dio, but he doesn't have anything that might be the input device.
Unfortunately, I don't remember how we found that. Herm. Well, only one thing to do then. We split up and find it. Unless any of you have any other suggestion. A dismal silence filled the room. Even though no one spoke, I could see despair on every face.
All right. No point sitting around. Until those things actually go off, we've still got a chance. Sigma, you come with me. We're going to have to go look at the number 3 bomb.
I have the code.
Timer really has started or not.
I have the code for that one.
All the rest of you, listen up. I want you to take Alice, Quark, and Dio to the Floor B warehouse.
What?
Why there?
Just listen. Worst case scenario. We'll open the white doors and go through them to wherever they go.
Because there's no bombs in
Maybe
there.
We'll get lucky.
Understood. We will take them to the Floor B warehouse. Once we've done so, we will begin to search for the input device in the number 2 bomb.
Good. Thanks. Okay, we don't have much time left. Now get moving. Sigma, you're with me.
Fi turned without waiting and headed for the door. I think Jujubee should get a Nobel Peace Prize. Me too. Before I could blink, she was gone. I gave everyone... Also, is Raven actually competing on that drag season? I gave everyone else in the infirmary a quick thumbs up and a shaky smile, then hurried after her. So this one, me and Fi are both aware of our time jumping. So at least there's that. As of episode 1, she was competing, but nobody went home, so it's pending. Okay. I see, I see. Is there a time on it?
The light's flashing. I guess the countdown has started. So, what are we going to do?
Bro, that fucking man. I'm gonna text the other number too. Okay, for those that are not keeping up with the saga, some man named Alberto signed up for some gym class and put my phone number down instead of his own. I keep getting 10 billion texts from 10 billion different things. And I got a message from like the manager of the place. And they're like, text this number to schedule one-on-one training. And I was like, can you please delete this number? This is not his number. And I said, what grown man does not even know his own phone number? He said, I removed you from our list. Shame on Alberto. And I said, thank you. That's been resolved. I mean, some of his clips, I might just get WoW. One of my friends asked, she was like, does anyone have a WoW account? Is it only on WoW Plus or Presents?
Enter the passwords, we're screwed. Right. We'll just have to split up and look for it. I'll look around here. You go check somewhere else. If we get to T-minus 5 minutes, then we'll meet back in the Floor B warehouse. Got it?
I wasn't sure what to say if we hadn't found it by then. Was there really any point in meeting up again?
What's with that look? Don't worry. We'll figure it out, I promise. You know what they say. Swimsuits never quit.
What? No, that's not a thing. It doesn't make any sense. Sorry, that happened right in the middle of such a tense moment. Besides, why the hell are you cracking jokes right now?
I'm just, trying to show you that life is still worth living. After all, if you quit now, there goes any possibility of you ever seeing me in a swimsuit.
Oh, I see. Well, I admit I am a bit curious.
Right. Looks like we're on the same page.
Life's worth living.
We don't have time to stand around.
Fine, be careful, all right? I checked the time on my bracelet as I headed out of the crew quarters into the hallway. It wasn't good news. Damn, only 15 minutes. I need to hurry. I broke into a run. Okay. Before long, I found myself in front of the infirmary. All too often, when you're looking for is right in front of you. We'd spent a lot of time in the infirmary, so it seemed kind of fitting somehow that it might have been there all along. Or maybe Dio had dropped it there recently. There was no way to know. And in any event, I had to start looking somewhere. My nose is running. Luna, you're still here?
Yes, the others are taking the people who are asleep to the white doors. I chose to stay here. I thought you might come back.
Why?
Because the atom is here. I thought you might want to use it. Isn't that why you're here?
Oh. Because I'm oozing white liquid. I mean, yeah, I want to know what's going on with me. It's driving me nuts. Hell, I feel sick. This isn't the time for that. Being a robot isn't gonna mean a lot if I die anyway.
Oh, why did you come here then?
Isn't it obvious? I'm trying to find the input thing so we can turn off the bombs.
Really?
Yes. Why would I lie?
I see. I seem to have made a mistake. I knew you couldn't use the atom without me, so I stayed behind because I thought I might be able to help.
Okay, while we're in here.
I guess I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. Goodbye.
She turned and headed toward the exit. I'm not gonna yell. Wait. I couldn't just leave her like that. I sighed. How long would it take?
Not more than 5 minutes or so.
Are you sure only
Yes.
5 minutes? Okay, let's do it. Analyze my body. I lay down on the table. Luna picked up the atom scanner and began to run it across me slowly and methodically. In a few minutes, she was finished.
That's it. You can get up now.
I sat up and hopped off the table. The screen was already starting to show my results. So, what does it say? My eyes were glued to her face, looking for any signs of what the answer might be. She studied the readout for several long seconds before replying.
Well, it says you're not a robot.
Oh, thank God.
You're human.
I let out a breath that I hadn't realized I'd been holding. My relief didn't last long.
But your body isn't entirely human. You're part machine.
Which part? My mega giant penis?
Look here.
Wait, what are you saying?
The structure of the bones in your arms isn't anything close to human. They're made out of a titanium alloy.
Bro. Is this how I get out of this?
On top of that skeleton is artificial biological tissue. It's also called ABT.
So how do I keep dying?
Your arms are cybernetic.
What? What does that mean? Hold on. I have robot arms.
Cybernetic? It means a mechanical system that interfaces with a biological one. You see all these root-like things around the titanium bones? Those are artificial nerves. They're probably connected to your own nerves.
Oh, okay.
Which is how you can move your arms. I imagine they allow you to feel things through your arms too.
What? No, this is ridiculous. I think replacing my arms with robot ones is something I'd remember. And I know they weren't always like this. When I was a kid, I broke my arm and they took an x-ray of it. The doctor told me I had really thick bones, that I must have done something pretty insane to break them. When the hell did this happen? Why did somebody replace my arms? Wait, okay, let's say you're right and my arms are cybernetic. Would that mean I don't have to worry about the bracelet going off?
No. Unfortunately, you probably do still have to worry about that.
Okay. Why?
The cybernetic arms are made to function just like real arms, which means they interface with the rest of your body.
Well, that's stupid.
Which means that anything injected into them is spread to the rest of your body.
How do you know that?
I just do.
That's not an answer.
Yes, you're right. But not everything has an answer. There are some things you just can't explain. Don't you know how that feels? How did you know about the garden? How did you know that Dio planted the bombs?
That's,
I'm sorry, Sigma. I wish we could talk some more, but our time is up.
Time? I pressed the buttons on my bracelet and felt my stomach drop. 1 minute. We've only got a minute left.
Sigma, there's one last thing. I was given very specific instructions.
I shuddered. Not because I was scared of what was about to happen, because I was scared of Luna. She was calm, unnaturally so, like a machine with a human face. We were about to die. How could she be so calm?
Please pay attention.
What?
This is very important. You must be sure to remember it.
Remember? I was about to die. How was I supposed to remember anything?
Should you encounter a two-headed lion devouring the sun, remember GTF DML 016. With this key, The first gate shall be open to you.
Finally!
There you go.
We can get to the other one.
I hope we can meet again someday. I'll be waiting.
The gag.
I'll be waiting.
What? Before she could answer. Y'all, we could finally go to the other side. And guess what? We can't. Quark still hasn't been awake. We still have never woken Quark up. The world exploded into noise and light, and I disappeared along with it. When I came to, I was floating in a field of nothingness. With my robot arms, mind you. Damn, kinda gag. We do finally have all the lion things, though. Pretty gag-worthy, if you ask me. Sigma and... I have robot arms, is what we learned. Like, I know we'll find out more later, but it is kind of crazy, the exposition dumps. Look, me! I have me! Like, every single character gets this giant exposition dump. What did I get? I got robot arms. Oh, we can, okay, let's do Fies. Then let's go back and finally do Quarks. And then we'll do the last one. He could get it. He's so fucking hot. Can we technically skip this? Because we saw this. It is crazy. We are this far on this route, and it's the exact same as this lock right here.
So
the bombs are still gonna go off. Oh, is he gonna give us a different
hoping
one?
I might spill the beans? Nice try. Unless one of you is secretly a medium, I think you're shit out of luck.
Wait, a medium?
Well, I'm out. Peace.
Wait, stop. This time he didn't give me a code. How much time do we have left?
25 minutes or so, I believe.
And how much time until the white doors open?
The same.
So...
What do? We put in the password and stop
we
the bombs.
searched Dio, but he doesn't have a note or anything with the codes on it.
Well, only one option left then.
And that is?
Intuition. We trust our hunches.
Are you suggesting we just guess?
Do you have a better idea?
No, but...
Wait, there's another way.
What is it?
Before I can tell you, everyone has to promise to do exactly as I say. No questions. What's your answer?
We all nodded.
Good. First of all, Sigma, you're coming with me.
Right.
The rest of you, listen up. I want you to take Alice, Quark, and Dio to the Floor B warehouse.
Huh?
Why?
Didn't I say no questions? Good. That's it. We're done.
That's it?
Is there a problem? I seem to recall you promised to do exactly what I told you to do.
No one spoil anything, obviously. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, because I do have to leave my house in 2 hours, I was gonna ask, do y'all think we could do all this in 2 hours? The answer is clearly no.
Okay, we don't have much time left.
But I'm gonna try and get through Quarks also.
Now get moving.
Just so we only have the end. Because, like, no spoilers. They have so much info they have to dump on us still.
Sigma.
And I'm like, I know that will take hours.
You're with me.
I feel like. Fi turned without waiting and headed for the door. Before I could blink, she was gone. I gave everyone else in the infirmary a quick thumbs up and a shaky smile. Take care of these guys, okay? We'll see you back on floor B before you know it, so just trust us, all right? Good? I couldn't think of anything else to say. I turned and ran after Fi. And technically, we did this a bit. because this 5's gone through, so she's like, we know the password. Let's see, pick the B door. Okay, so what do we do?
Get the input device ready.
Oh, we have it. All right, done. All hooked up and everything.
How many minutes do we have left?
Well, they'll go off when the doors open, so 21 minutes.
That means we have 7 minutes per bomb. That includes travel time, though.
Oh god, we're fucked. Bomb number 2 is in the control room on floor B. The bomb number 1 is also on floor B with a garden. So, we just need to hurry, right? What are we supposed to do? I mean, you do have some sort of plan,
well, it's not
right?
like I don't have one.
Then stop being so mysterious and tell me. What the hell am I supposed to do?
You need to make a jump.
Oh, gag. I knew this route would have so many. Like, look, and all of us... Bro. Fucking... Bro. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Yeah, Def on 2 hours.
Yeah.
Jump.
To another world. Another history.
I can't.
You didn't just guess that Dio set the bombs, did you? You knew it. Because you remembered it happening in another history, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, but that's,
You just have to do that again.
L stream. Hi, Zen. My name is Lauren. So it is an L stream, you're right. So you're saying I need to go to another history and get the password out of Dio somehow?
Doesn't have to be another one. It could be this one. Just go back to the past and question him.
I'm gonna question the fuck out of him.
Again, if you do that, you might end up changing things so you don't end up here. That would mean you couldn't deactivate the bombs in this history. So you have to come back to this exact moment, or...
Oh, damn it. This is so
Don't
confusing.
think about it, then.
Let's just kill Dio anyways, yeah.
We don't have time anyway. Just jump.
Okay, I get it. See you later. Are you insane? You're talking about transporting myself across space and time. This does make a lot of sense because I'm pretty sure Alice is dead in this one. So I was like, damn, like, is the ending really one where someone's dead? This makes a lot more sense. This is probably the true ending. Not spoiler, but I mean, look how fucking long it is. Also, why should I have to do everything? Can't you jump too?
My jumps happen suddenly, out of the blue. I can't control them.
Neither can I.
That's a problem. Alright, consider this. Maybe we've already jumped from another history to this one. But our memories of that history got damaged or something. We forgot most of what happened in that other timeline. If we can remember even a little bit, though. Anyway, it's just a hypothesis.
Are you saying I might know it already, and I just have to try and remember it?
Yeah. I feel like we know.
All this time talking, literally. Like, no wonder it's 7 minutes per bomb.
So? Anything? We need the bomb password. Do you remember hearing it in another timeline?
Yes. I stared down at the input device. Password, the bomb password. Actually, I did remember it. I had heard it. I wish they didn't tell me multiple times. Like, I hope they don't tell me and they're just like, hope you remember it. Like, I hope they just pull up the screen where I type. Yes, they did. Perfect. Which bomb is this, though? Bomb 2? E, Q, D, D, Y, R, N, T, K. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I have it. L, it's bomb 3. L, X, Q, L, H, C, N, M, R. My bad. Marks down where the bomb passwords are. It is true, they do.
Good job.
Like, I have them written down because I just think it's fun to have actually had it, but I think a bomb password is here. And here's the key to gate 2. And here is the key to gate 1.
It worked.
Whew. I sighed and wiped what I felt like a bucket's worth of sweat from my forehead.
So, you knew the password after all.
Gag.
Interesting.
Yeah, I
You
guess
heard it
I
in another
did.
history? Just
Yeah.
what happened in that other timeline?
Dio killed himself?
Never mind. We don't have time for that. How much longer?
18 minutes.
Good. Come on, let's go. We've still got 2 more. The number 2 bomb is next on the list.
Oh, she doesn't know about the 0 bomb, so we're headed to the control
Right.
room.
No time to waste. Oh, and don't forget the input device.
And then she was gone. I need her to reach towards us over the text box like an analog cord. That'd be so gaggy. I hurried, disconnected the device from the bomb, and chased after her. I need to message Garrett. Because we have plans today, and I'm just like making sure we're all on the same page in our plans. We're going over to my friend and her fiance's apartment, and we're gonna play Overcooked. I've already talked about this, but my friend said like we love having couples over to play Overcooked to see like how their teamwork is. And I took that as a challenge. So then like immediately the next weekend, Garrett and I played like the majority of Overcooked. Because I'm like, well, we need to show that we have good teamwork. And we have since beat it. It took us like 2 different days.
You got it?
Yeah, right here.
Hook it up.
Right. My leg is itchy. Done.
Okay, hurry it up. Plug in the password.
Done. Hey, what the hell?
Calm down. You probably just typed it in wrong.
No, I'm
Try
sure I did it
again.
right. And then you say it's your first time playing, literally. Like, my friend knows I've played it before, but, like, not with Garrett. Because me and Jess actually played it. That password's no
Then
good.
it's different. All 3 bombs use different passwords.
Also, I've learned in Overcooked, they often put player 1, which I think, it takes 2 to do the same thing. It puts player 1 in the harder position. Like, some of the levels are harder for player 1 and are so easy for player 2. And I wonder if it's because, like, the person who bought it, who would be player 1, would be, like, the gamer. Because it's so interesting. Because whenever I played it at Garrett's, like, there were some levels that were so easy for me. And it's not like he was strong, like, he's very good at games, but it was just, like, he is literally having to do 10 billion things, and I just have, like, one thing to cut that I throw to him, but, like, I'm blocked off. L plus bozo plus get banned. I was just so intrigued, like, how long they were gonna do it. Like, boosting my chat interactions for today. Yeah, looks like it.
Shit!
It's okay, Fi, I have that too. Fi slammed her foot against the locker, her face uncharacteristically twisted by anger and frustration.
This is bad. What the hell are we gonna do? Try and remember it.
Yeah, what the hell are we gonna do? What do we do for the
Did you
first
see
one?
or hear anything in another history that could be a password? A different password.
You mean like a different history from the other one I remember?
Yeah, you figured it out there. You just can't remember it very well right now. Remember what happened with the last bomb? This one is just like that.
Another history. The password. Do I know what it is? Can I remember it? I have to. There's someone mowing the lawn right now. E Q D D Y R N T K. Enter. I start fighting the other bomb.
Damn, this is crazy.
I know, I'm so good at the game.
So you did know it.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I guess so.
Don't scare me like that, all right?
I sense we're gonna wait. How come this doesn't have one? But this one did. Well, I guess this one didn't technically either. Come on, it's not like I was hiding it. I just couldn't remember it at first. Then it kind of floated up. Or maybe it drifted down.
Whatever. Point is, we disarmed the thing. Amazing.
You sure don't sound very amazed.
Okay. That just leaves us with the last bomb.
I have it.
It's
in the garden.
Right. Let's go take care of it while you're on a roll with these things.
Ugh. Make it sound so easy.
There. Let's go.
She spun around and was gone. I gripped the input device tightly and headed off after her. It's so clearly visible.
Finally. The last one.
Wait, I wanted to see something. Hold on. Okay.
How many minutes left?
9 minutes. Less than 10.
It's okay. We can still make it. Just stay calm,
But
alright?
it's not the last bomb.
You have the input device?
And I don't know where it is. Yeah, there we go. Connected.
Okay. Go. We've done this twice already. Do you really need a third pep talk?
You want me to remember another password,
Exactly.
right?
What else would I be talking about?
But
don't sweat it. You did great the last 2 times. I'm sure this one will be a cakewalk. 3rd time's the charm, right?
that's not really how that's used. I'm just worried the lightning's not going to strike twice or thrice in this case.
No,
I guess.
I think mine still works. There's nothing to suggest the 1st and 2nd times aren't charmed too.
Oh,
Whatever.
I guess so.
Just do it. You're the only person who can.
What about you? You can jump to other worlds too, right? Wait, when I learned the first bomb... I'm just curious when I learned it. Because I have that. And I'm just curious where I got the first one. Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but I can't remember things as well as you, all right? I'm doing the best I can, but either I haven't seen the stuff you have, or I just can't remember it. Maybe we've been going to different worlds. Anyway.
Yeah, I'll give it a
counting
shot.
On you.
The password. The password. The password. Remember, Sigma. Come on, lightning can strike twice or even 3 times. You can do it. You did it before. You did it twice before. This is nothing. You're a champion. Come on, Sigma. You can do this. Pull open the door to your memories. Okay. Because I was just like, what route was it? Because didn't the old man tell me this one? Like the old hologram of the man tell me this one? Or am I making that up? The termites was all I needed to see, Graveyard Blues. Like, so genuinely. Because I couldn't remember what route we saw the old man on. Because I just saw termites. Like, in my notes, termites. Humans don't know what we are working toward. Only higher dimension could know. Am I going to catch a glimpse of it? Or have I already? But also, I was like, I feel like this was the Tenmyoji route because I have a note about Tenmyoji has a picture of a woman. Kid! Akane is my note. Suck on that, Dio, you arrogant son of a bitch. Ha 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 ha. Aw, that feels good. I haven't felt this satisfied in ages. It's like my whole brain's just swimming in endorphins. I feel like it's just gonna melt and dribble out of my ears. This is without a doubt what heaven feels like. Honestly, I feel like I could fly right now. Hell, I almost wish there was another bomb so I could feel this again. Yeah, they don't know. Isn't this great? Phi. Hey, what's going on? You're really harshing the vibe here. Would it really kill you to smile? We just saved everybody. They don't know about the zero bomb. Oh, also, not that I eat or anything, but it sure would be nice to get a thank you or something. Oh, thank you, Sigma. You're the greatest. You're so awesome. I'll dress up in that swimsuit for you just like I promised. I mean, just the swimsuit thing would be fine, really, but... Are you even listening to me?
I am. You said you wish there was another bomb, right?
Well, I mean, I don't really.
I hope you're happy. You're going to get your wish.
What?
I remembered something, too. Just a glimpse. We must have confronted Dio about the bombs. I'm not sure how, but we got him to tell us about them.
Exactly. I've planted 4 bombs. They're the ones numbered 1, 2, and 3. But the bomb number 0.
Oh, I felt a cold shiver run down my spine. Suddenly, I remembered it too. I'd heard Dio say those very words in the Floor B warehouse. No, no
Looks
way.
Like you remember it too. How
Yeah.
much time do we have?
Well, that one only took 5 minutes. Shit, we've only got 4 minutes.
Well, hurry up. We need to get to the zero bomb.
Right. I yanked the input device out of the bomb and turned to chase after. What are you just standing there for? Go, show me where the bomb is.
What? Are you telling me you don't know where it is? You have got to be kidding me.
How the hell would I know where the bomb is? Oh. Oh shit. You don't know? She bit her lip and nodded. Damn it. What the hell are we supposed to do now? We can't deactivate the bomb if we don't know where the damn thing is.
Calm down. Just calm down. You need to think, Sigma. There has to be a clue somewhere. Pretend you're Dio. You need to hide the bomb. Where would you hide something important?
I'd hide it into the AB rooms. Hide something
Right.
important. Hide. Hide. If I was Dio, where would I hide? Ah. Because we only can go in them for such a short amount of time. That's where I'd hide it, but we don't know. Up my ass. Damn, we don't know. Like, I don't even know. But I'm just saying that is where I would hide it. Gag. I have Nutter's hat. He just walks around like... Okay, we're finally... God, I hope we can finish Quarks. I don't even think it'll tell us on this one. I think it'll be that one over there.
Sigma's BP is...
Negative.
Who screwed me over? Hold on, I need to see who we're with and who we're against. Who am I with? Because I don't remember.
What are you gonna do?
Okay, we're with Clover. I don't really have a choice, do I? There's only one thing I can do. I'm gonna choose ally.
You'll die.
Well, you never know. Just because Dio told us.
Do you really think a jerk like that? No.
Okay. So, we're gonna ally. Dio has the medicine. Okay, okay. Because I think there was also... Oh. That's right, we have to ally because he has the medicine.
Sigma.
Because he's like, if you betray, I'm gonna... Okay, can also... Get out.
Results from please.
Sorry, I needed the refresher on this one. It's been a while.
What?
Sigma's BP is...
Negative.
Suddenly, all eyes were on me. I felt their weight, but stood my ground. It was the result I had expected. I took a deep breath and closed my eyes. I didn't have to wait long. There was a sharp, quick pain in my wrist. I couldn't feel anything, but it was there. First, be the anesthetic.
Get up!
Okay, so I fell.
Oh no! Oh.
Trying to open my eyelids. There was a sheet of lead. My eyes had lost the ability to focus, but I could make out a blur that had to be Dio in front of the number 9 door. Damn it. You'll keep my promise, goddammit. I groaned with a Herculean effort, lifted my head, and then my sluggish body off the floor. Every step was a battle, and whenever I shifted my weight, my muscles threatened to give out again. But somehow I forced myself ahead, a single thought burning. I would reach Dio. Then at last... The smudge of color faded into a recognizable person. I threw out my hand in front of him. Give it back.
Don't act like it's yours. Aren't we supposed to share everything we find here?
I don't care. Just hand me the medicine.
What are you talking about?
We found the Excalibur in the laboratory.
Dio stole it.
What?
You mean he has right now?
Yeah.
I kept my promise. Now you. I wasn't a fool. I knew the kind of person Dio was. There was a chance he wouldn't give back the Excalibur. If he didn't, then I'd die with my hands around his throat. I gathered as much of my mind as I could to get ready to attack him.
Fine.
Not quite what I'd expected.
Here.
With a shrug, he pulled the vial out of his pocket and tossed it toward me. I caught it and pulled a tiny glass bottle to my chest, worried I might drop it. The label said Excalibur. It was the real thing. Clover, take it. I held it out toward her.
Right, of course.
She quickly tucked it into her pocket. Good. Now at last, Quark will be all right. With that, the last of my strength left me as I dropped to my knees. What if I rip my arm off my body before it works its way up?
Sigma!
And that's the gag.
Are you okay?
Because I have robot arms.
Sigma!
I guess this is it. Before the poison enters my body.
Put you to sleep.
Yeah! 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 I need to rip my arm off. 9 minutes. Once Sopril was injected, I had 9 minutes till the muscle relaxant followed it. About 4 or 5 minutes already passed. Told me 5. In 5 minutes, I'd be dead. What could I do in 5 minutes? How could I save myself? I'm gonna rip my arm off. I gave a raspy, quiet laugh, even with the death staring me in the face. I seemed determined to struggle right until the very end. Okay, Sigma. Clover. Clover, grab an axe. I know you could do it. You could do this, Clover. Clinging desperately to what little consciousness I had left, I racked my brain for any possible solutions. How could I save myself? How? There had to be something. Every problem, no matter how difficult, had a solution. There was always another option. Hopelessness is a state of mind. I just had to think. Think. If there was a way out, I'd find it. I wasn't ready to give up on life yet. There had to be an answer. I have robot hand. And Dio is a bitch. That's what we learned.
Sigma, what's wrong with your hand? There's something white on it. The structure of the bones in your arms is
We just did this. We have cybernetic arms. What the hell was that? I have cybernetic arms? It was both shocking and utterly obvious. Of course my arms were artificial. Titanium alloy bones with the ABT exterior to mimic human skin, but I had no idea why. Nor did I know when my human arms, which I distinctly remember having, had been replaced, and the flash of Luna I'd seen. I was certain it had never happened. Those things hardly mattered, though. It's crazy how much shit you have to do before you can do Quark's route. The fact that my arms are mechanical, however, that might be useful. I called up all the strength I had left and stood one more time. What are you waiting for? Why don't you open it already?
What?
Did I stutter? Open the number 9 door.
Sigma, what are you saying?
Looks like you finally gave up. Whatever. I was just about to flip the switch anyway.
Then hurry up and...
Don't rush me. Kay, you've got 9 BP now, right?
Yes?
Well, what do you say?
I say knock him
Wanna come
out.
with?
I will remain here.
Why?
I cannot abandon Sigma.
Don't worry about me. Go. You have to go outside and call for help. Do you think Dio will? If he's the only one who gets out of here, there's no hope for the rest of us. You're the only one we can count on.
I understand.
Great. Glad we got that settled. Shall we go?
No! Stop!
Phi began to move, but it was already too late. Dio grabbed the lever and threw it down. I almost dropped my balls. They need to make some of these animations you see all the time happen faster. They need to add a mod that just gets rid of the map traveling screen.
It will remain open for
Can't I go with them?
It's been fun. Peace.
I promise to call for help and return as soon as I can. Please, do not give up hope.
Yeah, I know. Just get going already, but just UK. As Dio turned to look at me, I crouched. Then, calling on every last bit of strength my wearied body could supply, I launched myself toward him like a coiled spring. I slammed into his legs, knocking him to the floor, wrapping my hands around his ankle before he could get back up. Fuck yes.
Hey! What are you doing, you bastard? The door's gonna close!
Yeah.
Go! Go, goddammit! Let me go!
It's just my robot arms. He lashed out with his free leg at my head, shoulders, and arms, but I held on. I ignored the pain, tightened my grip with every blow.
Hey, what the hell is this shit? Why are you doing this? I kept my promise, didn't I?
Yeah, so did I. As far as I recall, it didn't say anything about letting you escape.
What? Shit! Stop screwing around, asshole! I have to get out of here. I'm not going to let my sacred mission get fucked up by some self-righteous idiot.
Dio began to pull himself along with his elbows, bit by bit edging closer to the exit. He was headed straight through the door. No one else wants to help me, but the gate was already beginning to close. With only a few feet to spare before it shut, he crawled across the threshold and beyond the door.
Sigma! Stop! That's enough!
I need it to rip off my arm.
Please, you have to let go! The door's going to shut on you if you don't let go!
That's the point. Alright. See you later, Dio. But I need my bracelet.
You're an idiot right up until the end, aren't you? Just hurry up and die, you senile old fuck!
That's why I needed him to open the door. No, I'm going to live. This is kind of badass as fuck of me to do. Like, even if I were a robot, this would be, like, especially if I weren't a robot, this would be raw as hell.
Has closed.
Like, I'm gonna have this crunch my arm.
The nonary game.
Oh, the bracelet didn't matter because the game's over.
For your
That's why it all didn't matter. I had it.
As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
The announcer's voice grated at the inside of my skull. I felt tired, so very, very tired. I felt my eyes flutter closed, and then nothing. That's so raw as fuck. Like, everyone in the, like, why is everyone in the room not like, that was so raw of you to do?
Sigma! Sigma!
Finally awake, huh?
Where am I? I rubbed my eyes and slid my legs off the bed to stand up. Well, to be honest, it was an examination table, not a bed, which meant the infirmary, huh?
I guess they carried you out here after you passed out.
I forgot she's alive. You guess.
Well, I wasn't there to see it. I was out just like you, but I was in the AB room. That bastard
Why?
Kay. He punched me in the stomach. I can't believe him. He didn't want me voting, so...
I don't remember her being alive. Well, and after he knocked you out, he voted betray, which brought his BP up to 9. Yeah, I have no recollection of her being alive.
Yes.
So where is he now?
On the other side of the number 9 door. With Dio.
You told him to go, remember?
They all must hate him. Like, he can never catch a break. I know! Oh, yeah.
Is her arm okay?
Arm?
Heard what happened. Cybernetic arms, huh? Can't say I'm surprised. I was starting to get a feeling something was up with you.
Yeah, I was acting really raw. I look down at my left hand. Or rather, I look down at where my left hand should have been. Instead, there was a stub wrapped in a white gauze. I told myself I'd do anything to get the cure, even if it meant letting Dio betray me, but I had a feeling I might come to miss my hand. Oh yeah, how's
I'm
Quark?
right here.
Timmy was just making shit up, like, huh? Right? Like... Quark, man, I'm so glad you're alright. Feeling better?
Thanks to you.
You got the medicine from that jerk Dio, right? Luna gave it to me and now I'm better. Thanks. You're the best, Mr. Sigma. You saved my life.
It seemed they'd shared stories while I was asleep. Everyone knew how I'd made a deal with Dio and about the journal we found with the Latin in it. Clover and Phi seemed to have done most of the talking.
It was completely the opposite of what we guessed. We're not infected. The rest of the world is. That means this place isn't a quarantine facility. It's more like a shelter.
Well, we don't know anything for sure yet. I thought the same thing you did, but then Sigma pointed out a couple of discrepancies.
Yeah, Phi and I have already gone over it, but I explained what I noticed. 1, if we were in a shelter for uninfected people, why'd Quark been infected? Any place designed to keep a virus like that out would have a lot of safeguards to keep anything from getting in. Had the virus really bypassed all those measures? It didn't seem likely. 2, the timing of our abductions, the pandemic's outbreak was strange. It would make sense if we'd been rescued after the disease had become widespread, but that wasn't what had happened. First we'd been abducted, then the pandemic had broken out. 3, we didn't know why Zero had put us in the nonary game. If we were survivors he wanted to protect, then why try and kill us? If we were in a shelter, why wasn't it safe?
Well, what about this? Maybe someone anticipated the pandemic. I don't know who. Probably Zero. Anyway,
I'm off work. Congrats from off work.
Really started.
Bubble Snort, you've missed a lot. You've missed a lot today. Alice gave us her backstory, which involved the Myrmidons that Dio is a part of, his cult. The Myrmidons are the ones that abducted Alice's dad because he worked in cloning. She stumbled on the people at the end of the game and was at that facility because of the link to Free the Soul or Myrmidons. Akane and Santa, not linked to the Myrmidons, but are linked to Free the Soul. Ace from the first game, his pharmacy company, was controlled by Free the Soul. Brother, who is in one of the cult things, knows about the telepathy. Alice's father was killed by the Myrmidons. And Alice was going to go to the Myrmidon HQ on Christmas, but on the 22nd she was captured. Dio was sent to stop AB Plan. What's the AB Plan? We're playing the AB game. Also, we do have robot arms. We found out on ours that we have robot arms. On Phi's thing, we do have all the codes for the bombs, but we don't know where the first bomb is. We're back on Quark's route, where we were going to die because we were injected, because even though we have robot arms, it's all still linked to our nervous system and all that. But Dio and Kay escaped, but the number 9 door crushed our arm off.
Then they put us in the shelter. But then, after a while, he got bored, so he decided to play this game to kill time.
We are not a full robot, it's just my arms. Who on earth would make people he rescued play a game where they could die just because he was bored?
We don't actually know if there is poison in this bracelet.
What?
You're the only one who's gotten injected so far. And when you did, it was only Soparil.
What are you saying? That what I did at the number 9 door is all pointless?
No, that's not what I mean.
That can't be it. I'm sure there's tubocurarine in the bracelets. The Adams analysis confirmed it.
But what if the Atom is lying?
If you're going to do that, then we don't have anything to base any speculations on. You could say that the newspaper article was fake, or that the Latin journal wasn't real.
Or the journal was real, but my translation was a lie.
You made it up?
My translation was accurate. I'm just making the point that once you start talking about this stuff being fabricated, it doesn't stop.
That is very true.
I think Zero's doing this just to take the piss out of a lime.
We also got the last code for this. And Luna is the one who told me it. How does she know that? is a note I made. I said, Luna told me, how does she know it? Because also, Kay told me the other one. So how do they know these things? We don't know yet. But Kay does have my face, and that is weird.
What?
I don't think Zero's doing this. Not taking the piss out of the line.
I was just trying to stress that I don't think Zero would do this to pass the time.
How do you make that mistake?
However, I do think Clover has half a point.
I don't think Zero's doing this, taking the piss out of the line.
That
Meaning?
someone did anticipate this pandemic. That part seems reasonable.
I'm gonna make it.
Well, if the virus was spread on purpose, then I could see how that might make sense.
Yeah. It's not like Noah put all the animals on his ark after the flood happened. He went around before the rain started falling to gather them all up. Right?
Are you saying that we were rescued because we're all that's left of humanity?
We were brought here because someone knew there would be a pandemic that would turn us into an endangered species? Does that mean we're supposed to repopulate the planet?
I pick Luna. Repopulate. I've been lurking, but I've been multitasking. But I'm living. It's kind of gag. The Bible is canon to VLR. It is. I looked around, did a quick inventory. Oh, Alice is here too. Well, 4 women, an old man, and a kid. That meant I was the only young, fertile man. Repopulation, huh? That didn't sound so bad. If that were the case, maybe there wasn't any reason to escape. If the newspaper and the journal were right, then the world outside was crawling with a deadly virus. Why would we go expose ourselves to that? That'd be the safest. This would be the safest, happiest place on Earth. And?
The game's over. There's no point to any of this now.
No, that's not true. The game might be over, but we've still got a lot of unanswered questions. In fact, we've got even more questions.
So, are those answers going to open the number 9 door again? It's all over. Why we're stuck here doesn't mean shit. The 8 of us aren't leaving, ever. That's all that matters.
8?
You're including the old woman?
Yeah.
It's giving the bad endograph. I was just thinking that.
Hey, you know what? What if the old lady is Zero Senior?
Yeah, you're right. We never even considered
But that would mean the person in charge of all this was murdered by somebody. That doesn't make sense.
Maybe she wasn't murdered.
Huh?
Are you saying she was infected with Radical 6 and killed herself?
But we didn't find a knife or any other weapon in the AB room with her.
Maybe she was killed somewhere else. And then someone carried her in there.
What? That's ridiculous. Quark, go back to bed.
Well, maybe we should go take a look at her one more time. Maybe we missed something.
Sure, okay. We looked down at the body of the old woman. Fi was the first to move. Quietly and methodically, she began to examine the woman and her clothes. I just stood there. Even if she was dead, no, especially because she was dead, it just didn't feel right touching her. After a few silent minutes, Fi suddenly stopped. She pulled something from one of the old woman's sleeves and held it out toward me. A card.
Looks like an ID card for this place.
Kurashiki.
Since it's got her picture on it, I'd say it's a safe bet the card is hers.
Huh, looks like her name is Kurashiki. Kurashiki. Ever heard it before?
You?
No. Anything on the back? Huh? Password. Jumpy doll. That seems very important. There's something written here. I know, Quark having bad reads. It's a flop. Literally. It's like on Big Brother when, was it David? He came back for the All-Star season after being evicted first because he did have good reads from being in the camp Boy Scout thing. And then came back to All-Stars, the actual people that had played the game before, and suddenly, like, flopped. It says Jumpy Doll.
Well, actually it says pass equals Jumpy Doll. So I'm guessing Jumpy Doll is a
How do you know it's
password of
Jumpy Doll,
some
not
sort.
Jumpy Doll? What the hell does that
Beats
mean?
me.
Looks handwritten. She must have put it on here herself so she wouldn't forget it. We were still looking the card over when I heard a commotion from the other part of the room.
Alice, what's wrong? Alice.
No.
Oh no.
No.
What are you
no,
planning to do with that?
No. 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 Fine, I turned around and gasped.
Damn it.
No. We ran to the other end of the room and skidded around the partition. Are you enticed by Splatoon Raiders having a crane minigame? I need to play it, but I don't know when. There stood Alice, her hand wrapped tightly around the scalpel. She didn't seem stable. Her eyes were flat and hollow. Her face was an emotionless mask. She was not— I didn't even know there was a crane minigame. The look on her face was all too familiar. Quark. She looked just like Quark had before he went insane. But that meant...
Goodbye.
And we don't have any more Excalibur. Her hand moved, lifting the scalpel up high in the air, then driving it toward her heart. She's been infected in every route. That's it. Bro. Fuck all happened. That was it. That's all. The Quark end. Quark got back up, had horrible reads, but when we saw that the old woman's name tag said Kurashiki. What's Akane's last name? Kurashiki. So that's kind of gag. Fuck. Okay, at least let me skip it this time. Well, next time... we're gonna go back here. Or should I try and progress it some more? I still have an hour. But I think we could definitely... Wait, do I have the ID? Because I have the gates. Do I have the ID? Include why she's pissing me off so much? No. Oh, people start. You also missed it. She was knocked out in the voting thing. She came back. She had awoken from the Excalibur at record speed just to vote betray against us. Y'all, I don't know if I have the ID. I just have the gate. I mean, clearly I have to have it, but...
There's no one here.
Y'all, do I even have the ID number?
Yeah. Maybe Dio and Kay did that. A lion.
Is biting.
A sun?
Oh, I have it.
We probably can't use it unless we know what those are.
Oh no, I need username and password.
Sure. I'll give it a shot. Yeah.
I have the
just as I
zero
thought.
bomb.
Might as well forget about this thing for now. We can't get anywhere without a password. Let's see if we can find any other clues. This is the director's office after all. If we turn the place upside down, we're bound to find something.
I have the
Shall
bomb
we?
1 password. Let's try what we have, I guess. Milk-Keval. Wait, it's not letting me type. Milk-Volley. And then Jumpy Doll. Damn. Because that's for the gate. Wait. No. Okay. Never mind. I can't believe I don't have it. Yeah, just to kill us, literally. Bro, how do I not have it? Question. What's your question? When Alice woke up miraculously to vote Betray, did we also vote Betray? Both? We did both. We did do both. And on both times, she did it. You have everything needed. I do. Am I just doing them wrong? I'll just keep messing with my codes. The one where we wait, no. The gag, the one where we betray her is the long one. The one where I ally her, we die. Let me put all of my things back on. Let me put them all onto one. I'll have it
There's
auto.
no one here.
Let me write down everything I have.
Yeah. Maybe Dio and Kay did that.
Just so it's all on one page.
A lion. A sun? We probably can't use it unless we know what those are.
I've usually been so good about, like...
Sure. I'll give it a shot. Yeah, just as I thought.
Okay, I
might as well forget about this thing for now. We can't get anywhere without a password. Let's see if we can find any other clues. This is the director's office after all. If we turn the place upside down, we're bound to find something. Shall we?
Okay. Play the music. Because I guess, you know, it didn't say anything about that. Okay. Milk. Voli. And then Luna just gave me one today. GTF DML 016. Maybe it's just that, and the jumpy doll thing I should ignore right now. Us having no Luna. Oh, we got Luna. We got Fies. Oh, no, we didn't. JK, I'm such a liar. We're working on it, though. But, like, those are the two real bitches right there. Sorry, I'm such a liar. It's so long. That was on me. I was like, no. No, we did not get it yet. Okay, well, let's try the Milkavali. GTFDML 016. GTFDML 016. Milkavali? Oh my god, that's stupid. Bye, Late. Thank you for hanging out. This is the gate, I guess. That's so stupid. Should we stop here, though? Because I have to leave my house in 1 hour. And I feel like we're about to, like, we're about to get to uncharted territory. Captain Kidd, or Persona reference. I think we'll end here. Because I just sense there being a lot of exposition and no good moments to stop. So, I think this is a good place to stop. Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna be in Gagville and we're gonna beat the game. I'm trying to quit. I'm trying to quit the game. But yeah, we're not gonna be able to stop. Like, I really feel like it's just gonna, like, it's just gonna keep going. So, we will hold off because I feel like it's just gonna be go. Tomorrow is gonna be go, go, go. Which I will be live tomorrow. I may go to a gym class first, but I'll be live by 12. Oh. You don't need to see that. You don't need the empty frame. Yeah, get your passports ready for Gagville. Get it ready. I'm gonna end. Bubble Sword, I'm unprivating yesterday's VOD for you. It will be reprivated tomorrow. Stay true, north, strong, and fierce. Exactly. But, Bubble Sword, I will say, I just watched YouTube the whole time. Like, I just want you to know that. That's all I did. I did not play a game or anything. I just want you to know what you're getting into. Jargon, congrats on that 375 stream streak. I will be live again tomorrow. Hopefully we'll be beating this game. That is my goal and ambition, and I know I could do it. It'll entertain me for hours, yeah. I just need to see you react to so many of those videos. It'll entertain me for hours. Don't worry, we did pivot, but we pivoted in a good direction. It did end at Game Changer. So, not to spoil, but we pivoted. We did pivot. Okay. Goodbye, everyone. I hope everyone has such a fierce and fresh rest of your Saturday. And I will be live again tomorrow. I'm ending. I will tweet and Discord when I'm live. I thought I'd type it. I was like, how did I mess up? I have a Twitter, Instagram, a Discord, TikTok, 2 YouTubes, and a Blue Sky. And not for you to join and follow and interact with. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a great rest of your evening time. Bye. Sempre ubi su booby.